All right. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, B Sparrow Buzz, Sweet Radio. How y'all doing today? I know I've been away for a minute. I needed some time to myself, y'all. This thing right here. But the Passover week, I just was not feeling it. I was not feeling like doing any show of any sort. I did do a few Spreaker shows, but other than that, I just was not feeling it. I think it had something to do with the Passover, y'all. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm back and I wanted to talk about this tension that's going on between China and Africa amidst this coronavirus and all of that stuff. It's a mess. As you can see on the screen, we talked about this in a couple past lives, live shows, that is. We talked about this, about how millions of Chinese migrants are building a new empire in Africa. This article was written in 2014, but I'm not going to read the whole article. I'm just going to scan over some things that we already talked about. And then I wanted to talk about some research that I already knew about it, but I revisited it and wanted to talk about that. So, for about a decade, for more than a decade, the Chinese government, according to this article that I'm reading, has invested highly in Africa. The foundation for this partnership was laid in 1996 when the president at that time, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, he proposed the creation of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, also known as the FOCAC. 4 years later, the FOCAC convened triumphantly for the first time, gathering leaders from 44 African countries in Beijing. China pledged, among other things, to double assistance to the continent, create a $5 billion African Development Fund, cancel outstanding debt, and build new facilities to house the OUC, later replaced by African Union. Create trade and economic zones around the continent and build 30 hospitals and 100 rural schools and train 1,500 African professionals. Fitch Ratings estimated that at the time in 2014, China's Export-Import Bank extended $67.2 billion in loans to sub-Saharan African countries between 2001 and 2010, $12.5 billion more than the World Bank. So as you can tell from this article, China is doing a lot of investing in Africa. So according to this article, the guy on your screen, he owned she owned some land in a remote southern part of the country. He wanted to get out of China because he said that China is chaos. China is a big mess. That's what he said. It's a mess. And so he got news from someone that land was available to buy, I think in Mozambique, in the capital city of Mozambique. And so he moved to Mozambique. And he is found some land, and now he's building his home and farm and getting everything together for his family to come over, because according to him, he wants his sons to mate with the local women in this country, in Mozambique. he said that he hoped. Let me find his quote because I don't want to misquote what he said. But I want y'all to pay attention to what he said. He said he was able to secure a piece of land. He said he hadn't thought much about the people who lived on the land or controlled it before he had come along, or even who his neighbors were. He said after a period of warm enough hospitality, people from nearby villages began to ask him how he had gotten the land and to demand compensation, with some of them claiming the area was an ancestral holding. He goes on to say that the local people were not friendly. He said they were peasants, and they resent the idea that the government took their land and gave it to us. They have no land for themselves. They are not comfortable. Now, this is a Chinese man in Africa saying how some of the all African residents don't own the land, don't own any land. Sound familiar, huh? Talking about how the government took the land and he said gave it to them. I'm sure he bought it, but who knows? Who knows? He said that the people are working for us and they are not comfortable with it. In fact, the Mozambique government has given us land. He said, but it's not forever. After a few years, once we put the land to good use, perhaps they will take another tack and try to reclaim it from us. But we've got our own ideas, so we're making big plans. And so the person writing the article asked him what his plans were. He said, I've been bringing my children here, my oldest son, my youngest son, eventually my daughter. He says, I'm taking them out of school in China and bringing them all here. Within the next 10 or so years, we need to raise enough money. And then if my son has a lot of offspring with the local girls, my two sons, in fact, if they've had lots of children, well, what do the children become? Are they Chinese or are they Mozambicans? Listen to what he said now. He said his oldest son already has a live-in African girlfriend. Then he proceeded to answer his own question. The mothers are Mozambicans, but the land will be within our family. Do you get it? This means that because the children will be Mozambicans, they can't treat us as foreigners. If need be, we can even put the property in their name protectively, but it will remain ours. It will be in my clan. So you see, they have a plan. This Chinaman have a plan for the continent of Africa. They are moving in and they are taking over. But let's talk about this, how they're feeling now amongst this coronavirus crisis. How do they feel about Africa now? I wonder. Well, we heard it all over the news how they are pinning this coronavirus epidemic on Black people. A lot of people think that that's just a conspiracy theory, but I don't know. I just don't know. Over the past few weeks, I've been hearing a lot of things about the Chinaman and what they were doing. To some of the Africans that live in China now, because more than 40,000 Africans live in China now. Maybe it was 400,000, either 40,000 or 400,000. At any rate, a lot of them live in China now. Like the Chinese government said, they was going to take them and train them and do whatever. So a lot of them are in Africa. I mean, in China. A lot of Africans are in China. A lot of Chinamen are in Africa. Yet this coronavirus has started something. Coronavirus started something big. A lot of racial tension all of a sudden. It's just funny to me how it started in Wuhan, China, this coronavirus. Started in Wuhan, China. Now that it's in the United States, all of a sudden, it's affecting more black people than anybody else. And now the continent of Africa has more infections than it had before. In the beginning, Africa had the lowest rate of a coronavirus than anybody ever. Now all of a sudden it's spreading in Africa, and now the Africans are being discriminated against because of it. But I guess the Chinese people didn't think about when Donald Trump was calling the virus, the coronavirus, the Chinese virus, and how they felt discriminated against, how they felt he was being prejudiced towards them. Excuse me. I guess they didn't think about that. But now all of a sudden in China, you have stores, signs up saying no Africans or no black people allowed in the stores. McDonald's put a stop to that quick though. McDonald's put a stop to that real quick. But you know, before you had stores and Chinese people began to show how really prejudiced they were against black people when all of a sudden the coronavirus is on us now. All of a sudden, this coronavirus is affecting more black people than anybody else. Now, let me tell you this, though. I'm not going to lie. I walked to the store the other day, and the only reason I walked to the store because I had to. It was a necessity. People were hanging out like nothing was wrong. And I live in a predominantly black community. People was working on cars. People was even cooking out. Look, if there's a deadly virus circling the earth, you do not have to tell me twice to stay in the house. You don't have to tell me twice. You don't. But McDonald's has started putting up letters on the doors prohibiting black people, Africans, from coming in the store. Chinese people and their businesses have notes all over the place saying no black people allowed, no Africans allowed, because now all of a sudden this coronavirus is on us. Now all of a sudden they want to increase its military presence in Africa. China does. Because now we are the host. We meaning black people. We are the main host of the coronavirus. But now you have things like this. We are helping the media lie about us. This is a cookout in Florida. Where we should be in the house trying to protect ourselves and protect others. What do you think? I come on, listen. Oh my! I'm good, man. Chill. I don't want to go do all that shit. Hey, I understand. Like what? Y'all come out there being a party. Oh my God. Hey, fuck that bitch. So as you can see, most of these people, they're young people. They are young people. But I think when you're young like that, you think you're invincible and nothing can happen to you. And so they are ignoring the social distance policy. As you can see, the police is trying to break it up. They are ignoring the social distance policy. And so when they say it's Black people now that mostly carrying the coronavirus, this is why they're saying stuff like this, because we hard-headed. We don't want to stay in the house. We got to be seen. We got to be known. Look at that. We can't even stay in the house. They just want, all they're telling us to do is stay in the house. And we can't even do that. And you wonder why they spread in the news about Black people having the highest rate of the coronavirus in the United States of this here America. Shalom, Brother Emmanuel. Or Shalom, Emmanuel. So I'm just talking about these relationships between Africans and China. How in 2014, I read this article about how for over decades, the Chinese government has been building a new empire in Africa. And how Chinamen, I read it in this article, there's this one Chinaman who decided that he's going to leave China because it was a mess with all the dialects and all the crowdedness, and he bought him some land in the capital city of Mozambique, and he's building up his home, and he's getting ready to bringing his children over, his sons. He wants his sons to to mate with the local women. And he believes that in doing that, they have children, the land will stay in his clan. If they have children with the local women, the land will stay in his clan. This was in 2014 when this article was written. So now I'm wondering how they are feeling amongst this coronavirus when they think that most Africans and most Black people are the hosts of the coronavirus now. Trips me out when it started out in Wuhan, China. I'm not getting it. Yes. They didn't think about when Donald Trump and his people was calling the coronavirus the Chinese virus, and how they felt like they were being discriminated against. I saw some actual Black people stand up for the Chinaman because the Chinaman was being beat up. Because people believe, or we do know, that the virus started in Wuhan, China. Yes, the article was written in 2014. It's called, let me show it to you. It's called Why 1 Million Chinese Migrants Are Building a New Empire in Africa. Because for more than a decade, the Chinese government has invested hugely in Africa. I was talking about the foundation that they formed called the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, the FOCAC. And they pledged, among other things, to double assist to the continent to create 5 billion African development funds, to cancel the outstanding debt, build new facilities to house the OAC, the OAU, and to train, to create trade and economic zones around the continent, build 30 hospitals and 100 rural schools, and train 1,500 African professionals. This is in the capital city of Mozambique. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but you can figure it out yourself. And so you see what's happening. That's why, have you noticed all of a sudden you see a lot of African and Chinese people? It's mostly, I see a lot of African men with Asian women. I rarely see Asian men with African women, but I'm sure there are some. Like in this article, this man is bringing his sons over to mate with the local women so that, he says, if within the next 10 or so years, if they need to raise money, and then if his son has a lot of offspring with the local girls, he says his 2 sons, in fact, if they have had lots of children, well, what do the children become? Are they Chinese or are they Mozambicans? So then he goes on to say, and this is deep. He said his oldest son already has a living girlfriend. He said the mothers are Mozambicans, but the land will be within our family. Do you get it? This means that because the children will be Mozambicans, they can't treat us as foreigners. If need be, we can even put the property in their name protectively, but it will remain ours. It will be in my clan. The natives don't even own their own land. He said the neighbors, his neighbors don't like him because they don't understand how he get to come into their country and possess land. That's because the Chinese government took it from the natives and gave it to their people. They have plans, y'all, for Africa. They have plans for Africa, yet they continue to insult Black people. And I think that we have a lot to do with how we let them treat us. Like we always say, We are always inviting someone to the cookout. Always. They have plans, y'all. Brother Emmanuel, they have plans. They are trying to push our bloodline out. And we so foolish. And I guess because we lack a lot of things, we fall for it. We are falling for it. I wouldn't be surprised in the near future if Africa was called China Africa. That would not surprise me one single bit. That's how we do. We so quick to invite them all to the cookout. And that's what our problem is. We can't do nothing on our own. We can't have nothing on our own. Because we're too busy trying to impress the oppressor. We're too busy trying to impress the oppressor. That's what we're busy doing. That's why we can't love on one another. We're too busy trying to love them. That's crazy. You ask me. That's crazy. We can't even love on one another because we're too busy trying to love our oppressor. Cotto mighty knows. Shame on us. Shame on us. So once, not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, the racist attacks was against the Asians amid the coronavirus. They were attacking the Asians. Now they're trying to attack us. Now they're trying to attack us. We ain't having it. We've been attacked for too long to sit down and let somebody try to attack us. That's why McDonald's shut that store in China that had that note up in the door. McDonald's shut it down. If we had any sense, we'll shut some of them down over here too in the United States of this here America. That nasty food. Ew. Just thinking about it making me queasy. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie though, the fries be popping and the Sundays, but the burgers, ooh, I'm about to throw up. Jesus. Anyway. My God. All praises to the Most High Yah. Be merciful unto us, O Lord. Have mercy on us. For my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, under the shadows of thy wings shall I make my refuge until these calamities be overpassed. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, that McDonald's food is nasty. Yeah. Nasty. So I don't know where my brothers are today, but they probably was up all night on the live stream. I probably won't hear from them till around 2 o'clock or something. But I hope everything is all right with everybody. So I have this article here, The Cruel Displacement of Africans in China Shows Blacks Globally, How the Chinese View Them. Listen, we knew how the Chinese view us. We already knew. We already know how they treat us when we walk into their stores. And they keep their eyes on us. We already know how they feel about us. This is nothing new. Dang, people get on my nerves. People get on my nerves. People get on my nerves. Their cruel displacement of Africans in China shows blacks globally how Chinese view them. Y'all think we don't know how people view us? Y'all think we stupid or something? Do y'all think we care? Okay, a lot of us do. But I don't care because I am very comfortable with who I am. I'm very comfortable in this chocolate skin, this bronze skin. I'm very comfortable with this woolly hair. Just don't ask me to open my camera because I'm not going to open it right now. But like I was saying, very comfortable. And there are a lot of others just like me. And there are a lot of others that are waking up to your cruel, cruel, cruel ignorance. You are so ignorant, heathen. And we are on to you. We are. A lot of us are waking up. All praises to the Most High Yah. A lot of us are waking up. We know who we are. We're starting to realize who we are. We're starting to realize that that word was meant for those people that were dispersed to the four corners of the earth. Your transatlantic slave trade can be found in Deuteronomy 28. That's us. I don't know of any group of people that have been dispersed to the four corners of the earth in the bellies of slave ship. Do you? Anybody? Can I get anybody? Do anybody know of any group of people that was dispersed to the four corners of the earth in the bellies of slave ships? I keep asking that, and I just want to know. I would love to ask those people over there that are claiming to be Jews, what ship were you dispersed on? What ship were you on that dispersed you to the four corners of the... What captivity are you in? Have you ever been in captivity? Somebody better. What? When? Huh? Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yah. All praises to the Most High Yah. Oh, y'all people just keep messing with us and messing with us. And you just keep doing it and you keep doing it and just keep on. Just keep on. We're not Africans, we Hebrew. We're not Africans, we Hebrew. But we lived among the Africans when we fled from that persecution, that 70 AD Roman persecution. When we fled, we lived among the Africans. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We lived among the Africans, but y'all knew that we were not of y'all because of the way that we lived and the way that we worshiped our Most High Yah. You knew that we weren't of y'all. We might have been cousins. Yeah, our forefathers might have been brothers, but we are not Africans, honey. Hebrew. Y'all better wake up. When I say wake, you say up, wake. Come on now. But, you know, a lot of people also does not know that, and let me just say, a lot of people does not know that in biblical times, Africa included much of what the European maps have called the Middle East. In biblical times, Africa included much of what European maps have come to call the Middle East. Shalom, Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda. Welcome, brother. I listened to your live last night. You was going off. Oh, you was going off, bro. So, a little over a century ago, the two lands connected, Africa and the so-called Middle East, what the Europeans call the Middle East. The completion of the Suez Canal in 1869 introduced a separation that has affected not only the land, but its cultural and social fabric as well. So Africa and the so-called Middle East was separated by the Suez Canal, man-made Suez Canal in 1869. The Suez Canal is Arabic. It's an artificial sea level waterway in Egypt. It connects the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. through the isthmus. There you go, sister. Through the Isthmus of Suez. It is often considered to define the border between Africa and Asia. It was constructed by the Suez Canal Company between 1859 and 1869 and officially opened on November 17th in 1869. So Africa and the land that y'all call the Middle East was separated by a man-made canal. Africa and Israel was separated by a man-made canal in 1869. World War II correspondents introduced the new name, the Middle East, for the portion of land separated from the main portion of the African continent. Prior to these events, much of this area was known as Northeast Africa. And did y'all know that the word Africa is of Latin roots? The word Africa is of Latin roots. It was imposed by European travelers. The name Africa is actually of Latin origin and was posed on the great continent by European travelers or European explorers. They just barbarians. They still kill and destroy wherever they go. Barbarians. Yes, Africa, the word Africa is of Latin roots. Yep. All praises to the Most High Yah. If y'all know where I'm getting my research from, I have African Heritage Bible, and in the front it highlights Africans, Black people, Hebrew. That's what I like to call us, Hebrew. We are the most hated people. I didn't even judge Chinese people over the virus, but to see their true colors come out, I see it's true. We have no friends except the Most High. Exactly, Emmanuel. We have each other and we have the Most High. We have to start leaning on one another, even if it's virtual. We have to. We have to. But I'm doing this live because that's exactly what it seems like. Seems like China and everybody is trying to push our bloodline out. We need to wake up. I don't think it's going to happen because of the Most High. He's not going to allow it to happen unless we continue to disobey him and disobey his laws and not follow his commandments. They might wipe our race right on out because of what you're saying right here. We're too friendly with those that ain't our own. Too friendly with the ones that ain't our own. And so now you have the China man discriminating against the African man after this deadly virus was started on their continent. It was started in Wuhan, China. Now all of a sudden it's ours. We can't. I can't even get it out, y'all. Can't even get it out. Very comfortable with my skin, very comfortable with my hair. Emmanuel said, I'm comfortable with my hair and skin. Our people are beautiful, but have been taught to think we are not. And we about to change that narrative, bro. That narrative has to be changed ASAP. ASAP. That's what we're here for. Changing the narrative. That's what we do. That's what me and my brothers do all the time, and my sisters. We change the narrative. We're not having it over here. All praises to the Most High, Yah. Yah is good. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. People suck, yes. I say it all the time. Speaking of Arabic, the original Arabs was black, but was they a part of our people? Or no? That's a good question. That's a bit above my pay raise, though. I'm gonna let my brother K. Judah talk about that if he come on. Try not to let him get to you, brother Moshe. So yes, brother, McDonald's shut it down. Let me see if I can find that story right quick, because I kind of went out of order. I was supposed to talk about these stories in order, and I went out of order, but that's all right. That's all right. Let me see if I can find this article about McDonald's saying we ain't going for that. These Chinese people had notes on the door saying black people not allowed. Africans not allowed. Please go home and quarantine for 14 days and da 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 and da 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 da. I'm like, what the H? Did not you just was going through being discriminated against because of the Wuhan virus? Were not you getting your butt whipped by people who felt like you started this virus? And now you want to discriminate against us? Boy, I tell you. And the thing about it is, a lot of us in the city, I'm in DC, there are Asian stores on every corner. There is a carryout on every corner. Now, if you think, why do you think there's a carryout every corner in DC? Who's supporting it? Is it white man? Is it the China man supporting their businesses? Who making the China man rich in our communities? Who's making everybody else rich in this country? As a matter of fact, who does the most spending in this country? Do y'all know we can shut this country down ourselves if we wanted to? If we put our heads together, we can shut this country down. We do the most spending. We do the most spending. Ain't got a pot to piss in, but spend the most money. Damn, where they do that at? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Carry out is supported by our people. more than any. You know what? I don't even think they eat that food. I don't even think they eat that food that they serve out of those carryouts. Yet, man, we tear that food up. Well, I stop. Every now and then I'll get the urge for some chicken wings. But for the most part, I stopped. My thing was the beef and broccoli. And I stopped doing that because I saw the video where they were skinning rats. Skinning a couple of rats, and the end result was beef and broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 28:48 explains why I support other nations' business. I'm going to go there in a minute. I'm going to go there in a second. Let me play this video right quick. First, let me turn my camera off. Yeah, I got to keep my camera lens covered up now because y'all know last week my husband walked by the screen naked. So I have to keep my lens covered up now. He didn't know I had the camera open because I usually don't open it. But yeah, he walked across the screen butterball naked. So I keep my lens covered up. I'm having a hard time getting to this McDonald's video. I don't understand why.
Images and video coming out of southern China last week that certainly led to some level of concern here on the continent. They show alleged mistreatment by Chinese officials of African students and workers living in quarantine.
Wait, I don't know why it's so low.
Actions, the head of the African Union Commission brought in the Chinese ambassador to discuss this. The South African government, currently chair of the African Union, had this to say. As chair, South Africa is deeply concerned about reports of alleged treatment of African nationals in China, including the forceful testing, quarantining for COVID-19, and other.
Anyway, this is a video of African students alleged mistreatment by the Chinese government. Who's surprised? Go back to Africa. Who's surprised? I don't even want this to play anymore. Stop. Thank you. Because that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for... Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. They put a notice on the door. I don't know if you guys can see this notice on the door. There we go. We've been informed that from now on, Black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant. For the sake of your health, I guess that's consciously. They didn't spell it right. Consciously. Maybe they did. Notify the local police for medical isolation. Please understand. McDonald's put a stop to that, but I can't find my article. McDonald's China apologizes. Here it is. I don't see a video though, but it says, is this the video? McDonald's says, I don't know what made people think they can do stuff like this. I swear I don't. What's wrong with people? McDonald's is in damage control mode after a restaurant in China displayed a sign banning black people from the premises. This is an article according to CNN.com. The sign, which recently circulated on social media, said the McDonald's location has been informed that from now on, black people are not allowed to enter the restaurant. I'm not going to pronounce what part of China it is. Y'all can look it up for yourself. McDonald's said this sign is not representative of our inclusive values. The sign was removed and the location was temporarily closed down. CNN has not yet been able to authenticate the video. Well, there is a video. The industrial city has been steeped in racial tensions between Africans and locals. Recent warnings from Chinese officials about the rising number of imported. Ooh, this website is jumping all over the place. Oh, this article is jumping all over the place now. I can't find where I left off at. It's driving me crazy. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. McDonald's said it would use the closure to further train managers and educate managers and employees on their values, which includes serving all members of the community in which we operate. This restaurant has long had the largest, this part of China, Guangzhou, however you say it, has long had the largest African community. Because many Africans in the city have short-term business visas, they travel to China several times a year, making it difficult to calculate the size of African population in the city. But in 2017, approximately 320,000 Africans entered or left China through, you know what, let me see how to pronounce this, because I'm tired of saying Kwanzaa, like Kwanzaa. How do you pronounce this? Hold on to your love. Hold on to your love. Y'all, my computer is slow. My computer is slow. She's so slow. How to say Guangzhou? Guangzhou. Guangzhou. I'm tripping. I'm waiting for this page to open so I can see how to pronounce this part of China that has a high population of Africans there. And it's not opening. Our people too friendly. I love our people, but we too friendly with the world. It's time to stop that mess. We got to stop. How come everybody else practice eugenics except for us? Everybody want them to stay within their own race. We the only ones that want to mix. Why? Oh, I need to go to that verse. Hold on. He was talking about how the Chinaman, especially here in DC, have a carry out on every corner. Every corner. My brother dropped a scripture. Where's this scripture? Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. You know what? Let me just drop the link. I'm about to drop the link if y'all want to come on. I'm still trying to pronounce this, but I can't. The website won't open. It still won't open. But it's Guangzhou. Guangzhou. So this article says this isn't the first time McDonald's garnered controversy overseas. Last November, it pulled an ad in Portugal that used the words Sunday, Bloody Sunday, like Sundae, to promote a Halloween dessert. Okay? Bloody Sunday, Sunday like the day of the week, is the name for the day in 1972 on which British soldiers shot unarmed protestants in Derry, Northern Ireland, during the Troubles, resulting in 14 deaths. The coronavirus has been detrimental to McDonald's business this year. Last week, it reported that sales at restaurants open at least a year plunged more than 22% in March, led by a nearly 35% decline in its internationally operated markets. Good. McDonald's need to close down. It's nasty. Nasty. Every time I think about it, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So let me stop talking about it even. Computer, stop freezing up on me. Stop. I'm trying to find that scripture, Moshe. You said Deuteronomy. Dang, why do I feel like I'm all over the place? I probably should have taken one more day off. Deuteronomy 28:48 explains why we support other nations' businesses. Let me find that right quick. I got my sword right here. I was going to try to find it electronically. Deuteronomy 28:48. Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, wait, am I this right? Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearken not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. I tell people all the time, but I have friends that I grew up with. Most of my friends that I grew up with are on Facebook. A few of them want to say that the Bible is a white man's book. And I say to you, what white man do you know of that was dispersed to the four corners of the earth on the ship, on the belly of ship? They might have been on top, sailing the boat, But they weren't stuffed down and on the bottom, packed in like sardines. Stop giving the white man credit for writing the Bible. They might have interpreted it. They might have tried to interpret it, but it's still written for us. And what's meant for us, if God wanted to be for us, it's going to be for us regardless. The Most High, if it's for us, it's going to be for us regardless. Yep, they buy for $4.99 and sell to the black community for $10.99. McDonald's food isn't good for us anyway. Our people need to stop feeding their children that crap. I always was a Burger King guy myself. Ew. Please stop. The Burger King, and there's a Burger King in the shopping center not too far from my house. Nasty as hell. The smell alone. Let me stop talking about it because I'm getting queasy. Yeah. McDonald's is overrated and cheap. Burger King, it was lit back in the day. The BK Big Fish Sandwich used to hold the title of best fish sandwich in town. Well, all right. Moshe Ben Yahuda, you want to talk about some fish? I never had black fish, but homie made fish I can eat almost every day. Y'all making me want some daggone fish. I ain't gonna lie though, McDonald's fish sandwiches used to be the bomb too though. With some cheese, boy, what? But like you said, McDonald's is overrated and garbage for real. Gawangzu. Okay, Gawangzu it is. So a lot of Africans live in the city of Gawangzu. A large African population in the Chinese city of Gawangzu. Gawangzu. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't eat out anymore. I'm too afraid to eat out anymore because, you think about it, people can do whatever they want to your food when you're not looking. Especially black people. They do what they want to our food when we're not looking. So I stay home and I cook my own food for me and my husband. I ain't got time to be going out. Me and my husband used to go to IHOP like once a week, all the time. IHOP. I used to get that Meat Lovers omelet. Ooh. Well, I've stopped eating pork, so I got to be careful now. I got to be careful. Let me see what else I want to talk about right quick. I talked about the China and Africans, how they living amongst one another. Now, all of a sudden, the China man want to be prejudiced against the African man. China man. Coronavirus was created in Wuhan, China. Now, all of a sudden, it's a black people problem. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? Some people believe that this virus was aimed to annihilate the black people. As a matter of fact, a lot of people think that. A lot of people, except for black people. Because like I said, in my neighborhood, people walking around like it ain't nothing. People working on cars, people cooking out. Everybody's just out chilling. We ain't gonna learn until we get sick as hell. That's when we'll learn. Oh shoot, I posted the link twice. Hold on. What else I got going on in this Shooting the Facts group? On a better note, it says more than 40,000 Americans have recovered from the coronavirus. More than 40,000 Americans. I don't know how true that is. So I guess that's good news. So how old were you when you realized that President Donald Kingpin Trump is mentally unwell? How old were you when you realized President Donald Kingpin Trump is mentally unwell? Shalom, Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda. Welcome to the panel, my brother.
Shalom, Sister B. Sparrow. Shalom, and good
How
morning.
you doing, bro?
Feeling good. Like
Good morning. Or afternoon.
Glory to Yah for blessing me with
All
another
praise.
above ground. Hallelujah.
All praises to the Most High, Yah. Yeah, I was listening to your live this morning, and I heard you ask about me. I don't know. Some about the, I guess the Passover week. I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I was explaining. I was like, you see around the feast days, Hashatan always trying to come in. You know, like at my job, you know, this old buffoon, man. I'm trying to talk to him about his earbuds he purchased. He go see some woman, man, and he start looking at the woman and start lusting after them. Like, oh, look at that, look at that. I say, man, grown ass man, excuse my language, but it just gets me upset, you know.
But what if that was a dude that he was lusting after?
Exactly.
I keep telling.
A lot of these jakes, they ruled by their male member.
Yeah.
They don't talk about that in the black man of spirit. How they can't control their flesh.
Yeah, they better stop because he could
Hey,
have
been. Why other nationality men don't see him as men? They see him as boys.
He could have been lusting after another man and don't even know it. You should have told him that, man. What if that was a dude? You sitting up there lusting over another dude and you don't even know it. That's why it's not good to lust.
Exactly.
Telling you, boy, people crazy. People
I
crazy.
I was like, man, I don't like talking to people with a low vibrational thinking, with a low mindset.
I'm telling you.
People sucks. I thought about you and after I finished telling them, man, people sucks.
They do. I said
that's why I stay to myself.
Yeah, like me and Jules, we don't mess with people. We do what we have to do and come home, and that's it. We don't mess around with people. I don't have time for it, like you said, especially when you come into the truth.
Exactly.
You don't have time for bull. You don't have time, no room for BS. I'm a no nonsense type of girl anyway. So
yeah, shalom and good morning to Brother Emmanuel.
Shalom, brother. He been riding with me since I started.
Well, that's good. Yeah, solid brother. Good brother.
What's up? That's what's up. If you want to come on to the panel, click the link.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
The link.
The most family, Brother Emmanuel.
But yeah, I just woke up thinking about this relationship between Chinese and the Africans and how many Africans are living in China and how many Chinamen are in Africa trying to mate with the African women, specifically Mozambique, trying to mate with the African women so that the land can become theirs.
Yep, it's warfare. It's a strategic move.
Now, how slick is that? They some slicksters.
Yeah.
But like they know that they can go to the African continent and take over because we so gullible.
Yeah. And a lot of them Hamite needers, they sellouts, they too friendly.
So Brother Emmanuel asked a question about the Arabic language. He said he know that in the beginning the Arabs was black. I need to find that question. So does that mean
if they are people or not?
Right. Are they our people or not?
They Hebrews, but they're not Israelites. That's the difference. You see, Abraham's oldest son was named Ishmael when he had with Hagar, the Egyptian woman, the Egyptian handmaid. You know, she had Ishmael for Abraham. And then he had Isaac with Sarah. So basically, yeah, Ishmael was a Hebrew. The Ishmaelites, they all Hebrews. You know, Isaac was a Hebrew, but he had Jacob.
So they basically our cousins.
Yeah, they are cousins. Yeah, like that. Yeah, they are cousins. But and Jacob had the 12 tribes. You know, after he changed the name to Israel, after he wrestled with the angel.
So our cousins sold us into slavery too, just like the Hamites, who are also our cousins, right?
Yeah.
The Hamites sold us into slavery. The Arabs sold us into slavery. The Arabs sold us into slavery 700 years before the transatlantic slave trade. And they were more brutal than the white man.
Yep.
Our own cousins. And you know what else? Oh my goodness. I need to find it because I didn't expect to talk about this. So I'm going to try to talk about it off the top of my head. I was reading in my African Heritage book, in the commentary, it said that it was talking about the two nations of Jacob and Esau, how it was impossible for pretty much a black man and a black woman to have a child of another race, right? If that's the case, and this is my thinking, if that's the case, how did Adam and Eve have children of different nations or nationalities, different colors? I read in the front of this Bible that I have, the commentary, the man was saying how it is impossible, almost impossible, for two people of the same culture, the same nation, same black people, in other words. It's impossible for black people other than albino to have a Caucasian child. That's impossible, right?
Yeah, it is. They have albino children. We can have albino children, but not a different whole,
right?
Different nationality.
But did Adam and Eve do it?
Not that I know of. It's not mentioned in the scriptures. They had Cain and
where did Caucasian people come from then?
They come from the Japhet, the line of Japhet, the Gentiles. When it's talk about how the descendants of Japhet gonna be on the Isles of the Gentiles, the European nations.
So they didn't descend from Adam and Eve?
They descend from Japhet, the son of Noah.
After the flood.
Yeah.
But where did they come from? I don't understand, because like I said, this commentator, I need to find it, in the front of my Bible, says that it is impossible for a black man and a black woman to have a white child, other than an albino who is not really white. They black. They just the pigment in their skin is just, you know. So if it's impossible for a black man and a black woman to have a white child, why did we say Adam and Eve, who were black, how could they have possibly had a white child? I'm just asking, because you know what my husband tend to think, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to repeat it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
I don't know what I can answer that with 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 4. 1 Timothy
Where
chapter
did the
1
skin
verse 4.
tone? Let me just say, where did the skin tone come from?
Yeah.
You said 1 Timothy chapter 4.
Yeah, neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith. So do so. I don't get caught up with lineage. Me, all I know is
Excuse me. I usually don't either, but
yeah.
I was
All I
reading.
know is them pale heathens gonna get what's coming to them. I don't care where they come from. You got some of their own people saying they believe they come from gray aliens. All kind of bug doctrine. Because they got this old white man on YouTube talking about white people not human. We really aliens.
Okay, so Emmanuel, first of all, Cain was never in the garden. Cain was never in the garden. By the time Cain came along, there were other people on the earth. I believe his wife was his sister. That's the only way I could think of it.
Yeah, talk about that. I think they explain that in the book of Adam and Eve. You know how Cain.
I love the book of Adam.
Yeah, because they had a lot of children. Adam and Eve had a lot of children.
Yes, let me
They
tell
actually
you,
had a lot of children.
Brother Emmanuel. When you get a chance, I mean, if you don't have the Apocrypha, go online, look for the lost books of the Bible, and the book of Adam and Eve explains a lot. I love the book of Adam and Eve. In fact, I'm reading it over again.
They can make a movie. It should make a movie about it, but you already know they're gonna whitewash it. They're gonna whitewash.
That's another thing I'm so sick of. You know, sometimes I don't know about you, but me, I want to see a good Hebrew movie, a good Jesus movie, but I'm tired of seeing light-skinned people. They advertise the story of Ruth on Facebook, and Ruth just is white. Like, this is 2020. Why would Ruth be that white? Come on. They advertise and they showing a so-called beautiful blonde-haired white woman playing as Ruth.
Ain't no way no blonde-haired woman was in the land of Shem or Ham.
Come on. They couldn't stand the skin over the sun over there now. They can't even stand to be in the sun now over there. It's too much for them.
Exactly. They're standing out like a sore dumb back in them times.
Brother Emmanuel, let me tell you, I picked up that book of Adam and Eve, the first 2 books. I mean, the whole, I think it's got like 2 different books. The first book of Adam and Eve and the second book of Adam and Eve. I read both books within the span of a weekend. I couldn't put the book down because it explains so much. It puts so much in perspective. I mean, think about it. You never thought about how Adam and Eve. You never probably would have thought about how Adam and Eve felt or how they survived once they got kicked out of the garden. How they survived. How much they had to learn. How much God had to teach them. How much they tried to get back in that garden. They tried on several times to get back in the garden. That, I'm telling you, I would advise anybody to read the books of Adam and Eve. You see, and you, for the first time, you hear Eve's apology for, yes, you hear Eve's apology for what she did, for, having her husband eat the fruit. Shouts out to my sister August Dreams. Welcome to
It's a good one right here. They got the first book and second Adam and Eve, the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs.
I love it.
The Psalms of Solomon.
I love it.
Psalms too. This is a good book. I got this off of Amazon. It's called the Books of Eden.
And if you don't have it, you can always look it up online. They have what you can get free. Yep. PDF form. I advise anyone to read the book of Adam and Eve, the books of Adam and Eve. It gives you clarity on a lot of things.
That's right. Shalom, Sister August Dream. Shalom, sister.
I love it. So Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything. I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I think I pretty much covered everything. Let me see. Let me look in this group. I see Bill Gates wanting the U.S. could lose its global leadership under the role of Donald Trump. Bill Gates, please sit down. Please sit down.
Yeah, he a mad scientist. He don't care about humanity.
He acting like he's the leader of the country.
Exactly. He needs to go sit down somewhere.
I wish he would.
Like I would be like, who give him the authority to determine who get to live or die? Talking about they
Exactly.
need somebody, he needs to depopulate the population. No, what about his children? What if they say, well, Mr. Bill Gates, what about your children? How will you feel if they say they need to take your children out? You gonna probably won't even answer.
That's just like Prince Charles. I mean, what's his son? Prince, not Prince Harry, but his brother.
William, I think.
Prince William.
Yeah.
I read an article a few years ago. He was saying that the world is overpopulated, and then he about to have his third child.
Yeah, he look old. Man, you see how he look like he like 50 years old, man, going bald already.
Yep.
Going bald already. Man, they age like dog.
You're concerned about the earth being overpopulated, but you keep having these babies.
Exactly.
And then the truth came out. He was talking about Africa, the population in Africa. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
They keep trying to kill us off the face of this earth, but I guarantee you, whatever they trying is going to backfire. Whatever they trying to do against us is going to backfire. I already know it. I feel that.
Oh yeah, it will. Always. And the Most High will fight for us. Oh yeah. Let's see what Brother Emmanuel said. You go to the movie theater and say fire, and you're a criminal. But Bill Gates admit want to kill innocent people, and that's acceptable. Shaking my head. Exactly.
Money. Money. You got money. You can do it and say anything you want.
Oh, yep. Or get off for any crime.
Yes.
In a judge a certain amount, the bailiffs, the lawyers, the prosecutors, and you off the crime. Excuse me.
God bless you.
Excuse
Look at this beach in Alabama. Packed.
They stupid, man. Look at all that.
Packed.
Oh, excuse me. Oh,
God
man, allergies. I'm allergies, man.
Look at them white bodies. Yeah. We spreading the coronavirus.
It's them. Oh, they look. I told y'all. I see what I said, and I'm right. I told you they ain't used to being on bodies. They can't stand. They can't stand being locked down. We used to being inside, man. We like chilling inside because we tent thrillers. We tent thrillers, man. Real talk.
Yeah, we carrying the coronavirus. That's crazy.
And Manuel, thank you. Welcome. I mean, thank you. Oh man. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta take this call right quick. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but they can't stay in the house all day like us. They packing that beach, man, spreading that disease. Don't realize they're around all kinds of people at that beach. And I know some of them people probably carrying that virus on that beach. But they don't care though. They hard-headed. Them heathens, man, they hard-headed. They tell them to stay indoors. And they want to go out in public.
Okay, she back. She back.
All right.
So, are you off today?
No, ma'am. I'm go at 3 o'clock, 3 to 11 p.m. But I'll be off Thursday, though. I'll be off Thursday. Most High willing.
So I've been checking out those late night shows you be doing.
Yeah. I just started doing it. I wanted to do one last night, but it was kind of too chilly. It was too chilly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, Sister August said, white people can't stay off the beach, but black people are the ones being lectured by social distances and staying in place. Yeah, you see the video about the white doctor that choked out the black girl?
Yeah, I remember you
She
showed
wasn't
that to us.
following, she wasn't following social distancing. She was there with her 2 white friends.
Yeah.
According to the video, he pushed the white friends out the way and went straight for that black girl throat.
He need to be fined for that. He ain't practicing social distancing himself. He going up to the girl and
Exactly.
choking her. Stupid, dog. Yeah, he a hypocrite.
But I'm mad with the sister because the sister didn't go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about she okay. Girl.
No, that's
Brother
bull
Emmanuel
crap.
said,
If he'd have done that to any other group, they'd have got him fired. Let him do that to a little Jewish girl. He would have lost his whole license. They'd have put him under the jail. They would have of everything. They would have made him destitute. Because that's one thing about them Khazars. They don't play. You do something to one of them, they will make you destitute.
Yep.
They will take everything from you. And we need to have that mentality. But unfortunately, we want to love everybody. We want to invite everybody to a daggone cookout.
Because that's what the church tell us to do.
Yep.
The church tells us we
sell out
love our enemies.
Exactly.
How the hell I'm gonna love somebody that hate me?
For real.
I knew something was wrong with that from the beginning. There's no way that I can love somebody. It's impossible for me. I don't know about you. I'm not gonna. That's what's wrong with us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the oppressor to love us
and accept us. We quick to forgive them, but we don't want to forgive one another.
Exactly.
You know, I step on a brother's shoe. He want to fight or kill me over some damn materialistic joy.
Brother,
look at him. I'm just looking at him in the face. What you looking at, man? What you looking at? Oh, I'm not from his set or block. You know,
one of my cousins back in the 80s lost his foot because he accidentally stepped on a boy tennis shoe.
Wow.
The boy pulled out a gun and shot his foot off.
Damn.
Yes.
Man. Over some shoes in the 80s?
He accidentally stepped on his foot.
Wow. So that's been going on way before my time.
And guess what, brother? They were in a club.
Wow. Well, that rests my case. That's why I didn't go to nightclubs. I never went to a nightclub in a day in my life. Because I was always I guess the Most High made me an introvert for a reason, you know. And I'm glad.
I had some good times in the nightclub. I didn't think I was gonna ever come up out of the nightclub. Yeah. But all praises to the Most High. Thank God for change.
Yep. I never went to a nightclub nor a strip club.
Let me tell you something. The last time I went to a club, my friend played in the band.
All right.
And I was sitting in there, and I had long stopped drinking alcohol, and I was sitting in there looking around, and I'm like, "What in the world am I doing in this bar?" And I have not been back since. Hold on.
I like to go to a jazz club when they have playing jazz, or have the poetry when somebody like have a sister read poetry. You know, I like to go to something like that. You know, have a beautiful sister with a natural hair reading some poetry. You know that'll get my attention. But you know, going to a damn strip club, that's not for me. I'd rather see a sister be on stage reading some positive poetry, uplifting poetry to uplift our people.
I actually used to do that. My husband just called me in the room and told me we got our stimulus check.
Y'all got y'all stimulus check?
Yep.
All praise. Yeah, yeah, that's good. I'm glad for y'all. Y'all need it. Yeah, y'all need it. All praises.
All praises to the Most High, y'all. Let me tell you something. God is good. I ain't gonna get
all the time. Yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna get preaching about how good He is because y'all already know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already know. Brother Emmanuel said, "We know our people ain't the face of the coronavirus. Bill admitted to making it, and it backfired on his people. These people sick due to racism, spirituality, and mentally. Yep. So-called social distances is a distraction to slow real progress. You think? That's interesting right there. The same society that gave you social distancing told you to cry your woolly hair. Cut your woolly hair.
This Israelite ain't cutting his beard off.
And this sister ain't cutting hers either. I ain't got no beard, but I ain't cutting my fro off. I love my woolly hair. In fact, back in the 90s, I was one of the first persons to go natural. Back in the 90s. Everybody else had dreadlocks or everybody else was straightening their hair. I went natural. And you know, people used to laugh at my hair.
They used to laugh?
Mostly. This was in the 90s.
All right.
When I first went natural, black people used to laugh at my hair. It was mostly young girls. But because everybody in DC had dreadlocks or they had a perm in their hair. I was one of the few walking around in DC with a natural afro. I used to get comments from the brothers. I used to get comments from white people. But ironically enough, it was the sisters that used to laugh at my hair, my natural hair. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That goes to show you how lost we are. We can't even appreciate our own hair. We had to have a damn law passed in California.
That's right.
To be able to wear our own hair without being discriminated against. That's sad, but at the same time, it's special because how many people do you know that had to have a law passed for their hair, for you not to discriminate against them because of their hair? I mean, at the same time, it's kind of special. Kind of.
They just, because you know, they just mad because they don't have the unique woolly hair.
Man, I love my hair. Now it took me a long time to accept the gray. I'm still, you know, because I got gray real fast. It's like one day I was like, my hair was brown. Next 2 days it was gray. It just seemed like it. Like that.
I have gray strands in my beard. I'm thinking about going to get some beard dye.
No.
Don't do it.
Do it, because you know why?
Why?
That's gonna make it come back. That's gonna make the gray come back quick more.
I figure that. Yeah.
Yes, that's what happened to me. Don't do it. I promise you. Let that gray.
It don't bother. To be honest with you, it don't bother me. It just shows that I'm trying to attain wisdom and I'm trying to be wise. So it really don't bother me.
Don't. I'm telling you. I get compliments on my gray hair all the time. It's like I said, it's taking me some time to embrace it. Like I used to keep it colored. I could not walk out of the house with a gray strand showing in my hair. But as you like to say, you get older, you get wiser, and after a while, you don't care no more. So now it's not fully white; it's more salt and pepper right now.
Yeah. But
I'm learning to embrace it. I'm learning.
Yeah, because that was my mindset from the jump street. I was like, man, I'm not gonna get no beard down. I'm gonna just let it go.
Oh, let it go. I like Mikael's beard.
Yeah, he got that great beard.
I love it.
You know, yeah, that shows, and it shows warriorhood as an Israelite man. It shows that you've been through a lot and that you're still enduring. That's what I see it as.
Yeah,
you know, that you're enduring. You're enduring on this walk.
Brother Emmanuel said he want to bring back the cornrows.
Yeah, I used to have cornrows.
Cornrows ain't gonna never go out of style.
Yeah, my mama used to braid my hair. It's been a while since she braided my hair. I used to have like the braids, like the cornrows.
Well, I love my hair. I always have. I'm not gonna let anyone tell me about my hair. Enough is enough. We gotta stop letting people tell us how to live.
Exactly.
If we are different. If we different, we different, and we should not have to hide how different we are from anybody. Why is it that we are the ones that have to tone our difference out the way we're different? It's just simple as day. We are different from a lot of nationalities on this earth.
Facts.
We do things. That's why everybody want to be like us. Everybody want to be black except for black people.
That's right. Say.
Everybody want to be black except for black people. You got Asian people walking around and acting more black than black people.
Mm-hmm.
They know more rap songs than we do. They know more about our own music than we do.
Exactly. Yep.
Know more about our lifestyle than we do. Know more about our history than we do. We don't know nothing. It's because we don't read. We don't study. Sister Arthur said, I was just reading, Congress is trying on giving citizens $2,000 until the economy is up and running again. They should. More white women and others are wearing cornrows these days. Yes. I even saw on Facebook, it's like a curly afro, a headband with a curly, I guess it's a curly afro with a headband attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this sister advertising it. Well, she looked mixed. She wasn't dark like me. She was light and she had her hair pulled back into a ponytail, and she just pulled the headband over her hair, and that made it look like she had a big woolly afro.
Oh, so they got like afro wigs now. It's like an afro wig.
Well, yes. It has like a cute little headband attached to it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know how to feel about that. Like this is our hair. This is I know that they make afro wigs. But this is our hair. People tend to think it's a joke. Take our hair for a joke, almost. And yes, we are a unique people. We different. We need to start walking in our difference. We need to start stop trying to be like everybody else and be ourselves. I was listening to you talking about the reality shows. I ain't gonna lie. I started back looking at Basketball Wives. And it's just amazing how superficial, how artificial these women are.
Uh-huh.
So artificial. And I feel bad because they make it look glorious.
Mm-hmm.
They make it look glorious. But you don't see none of them walk around with their own hair. I wear makeup, I do. But I don't wear it to cover. I don't wear it to hide. I wear it to enhance.
Right. That's the difference. Yeah, because if you wear it to enhance and not cover, that's a
right.
difference. Yeah, because some of them put a lot of like they kick it on their face.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for the young girls you got young girls that's looking at these shows. You got young girls that's looking up to these rappers like Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim. And they walking around here with green hair and orange hair, green wigs.
Yep.
I'm like, do y'all think that Lil Kim and them walk around town with their hair like that? Or do you think that they just perform like that on stage?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they're walking outside with green, orange, red wigs.
Yeah, green hair, purple hair, orange hair, like they're a fairy also, man.
You got these young girls walking around here
cosplaying, like they cosplaying also, man. An anime convention.
And you know what else I hate? I hate to see a young girl with gray strands in her hair, or that's not hers. Gray wigs. Why you 15, 16, 17 wearing a gray wig?
Yeah,
when
man,
you get gray hair,
that's disrespect to the older woman.
When
to the elderly woman.
Bruh, trust me, when she get the gray hair, she ain't even gonna want it.
Exactly. Facts. I'm glad you spoke on that, Sister Bees. Real talk. Yep.
So when I see young girls walk past me with gray hair, it kind of makes me cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
is you
you have a
walking?
right
I
to.
want to say, girl, if you knew like I knew, you'd leave that gray wig home.
They need to enjoy their youth. You know, they want to grow up too fast.
Speaking of youth, I mean, let me tell y'all this. I spoke about my family before. I spoke about my father's side of the family and how my mother and my father left me and my brothers with my grandmother. And then they later came back and got my two brothers, but left me with my grandmother. And my father, one of his nieces, posted a video of her grandbaby. I don't even think she's 2 years old yet. Anyway, I'm going to find the video and let y'all see it. This pissed me off so much, but it made me thankful that I did not grow up around them. And when y'all see this video, I want y'all to tell me exactly what y'all think. And if my cousin's listening or if they watching on Facebook, they about to be pissed off with me. But I got to show them.
Oh well.
Yo, this pissed me off something bad. Let me see if I can't find it right quick. And this is why I should be thankful that I didn't grow up around my father's side of the family. Wait, this video, they might have taken it off. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? Here it is. And y'all probably you may not be able to hear it because I'm not near my Bluetooth, but you might not need to hear it. Bear with me. Bear with your sister. Oh, this pisses me off.
I need to find one of them places where you can find a laptop battery. I need a new battery for this laptop. It usually lasts 2 hours or 3 hours. Now it just lasts maybe an hour or so, or an hour and a couple of minutes. What the H?
What the hell?
Oh man, what happened to it? Girl.
They got that little child dancing? What the H?
Wait. Listen to the person that's holding the camera. Come on.
Get $1, girl. Show me what you're working with. I'm not in the place to be. I thought I told y'all dudes before, y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
Well, that make no daggone sense, man.
Okay.
Taking my damn heat.
Okay. Put that hand behind your head, baby. Show me how it's done. Hey, watch yourself. Hey, watch yourself. Shake your face. Hey, show me what you're working with. Shake your face.
This is crazy.
Disturbing.
Disturbing. Girl, don't get up on that camera. Back up. Oh, she wants y'all to see this shit. Look at her. Run up behind that motherfucker. Get him, baby. Hey, girl, get him. Get that dress right there. Show him that butt back. Come on, show him, shake it fast. Show him how that buddy move. Get him, baby. Damn. Look at Helen, y'all.
That's disturbing. Straight up.
God damn.
Disturbing.
Shake it fast, Helen. God damn. Oh, that's right, baby. That motherfucker, a whole different stuff.
See what I'm saying?
Perverted, man. They need to beat his ass for that, man. I don't know him personally, but they need to beat his ass for that's perverseness.
My family. That's my father. That's my father's side of the family.
And I hate to say it, man. He probably lusting after that little child. That's sick, man.
Not only him,
all that.
Not only him, people that watch, there might be some people that watch the video.
Exactly.
Pedophiles all over the internet.
They
think that's cute.
That's not nothing cute about that. That's disturbing.
They think that's cute.
That's abominable.
That's my father's side of the family.
And he need to be ashamed of himself. Grown ass man doing that to a little child. It's a child, man. Look like she about maybe 2 or 3 years old.
Yep, she about 2.
He need a brick shower for that. He need a brick shower.
They think that is cute. They think it's cute.
They need to get that child away from him. Because he might, you know. Shout out Brother Monster. Monster Moshe.
Welcome to the chat, bro.
You know, that's just evil, man. You don't do that to a child. Little small child, she's supposed to be playing with baby dolls, learning how to color, man. Learning her triangles and shapes and all that, you know.
That's why I am thankful. It used to hurt me that my family didn't raise me, that my parents, but I am thankful because they like stuff like that. They think that it's cute. And I wanted to say something. But if the mother didn't say nothing, what am I supposed to say?
That's why these generational curses still come. That's why these generational curses stay plaguing our people because of that. Yeah. You know, they don't want to get out this captivity. They don't want to get out this condition. A lot of our people love this place.
Grandmother, right there. If grandmother didn't say nothing, what am I supposed to say?
That's sad. That is sad. That couldn't be my daughter, man. If that was my daughter, man, somebody be getting a brick shower. You don't do that to a child. That child don't know that, you know, that child not supposed to be doing nothing like that.
She probably think she used to seeing it. So you know.
Yep.
So Brother Emmanuel says, my parents told us since childhood no reason to be in the club and taught us if we're going to drink at home alone, and that was back when we was children, not even 16 yet. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, I was in the club at 16.
What happened? What happened? My sound went out.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Brother Emmanuel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I might get my stimulus check paper form. They say if you're getting it in a paper form, you're gonna have to wait till September, all the way till September.
Why you getting it in paper form? You don't have your checks electronically?
Yeah, I get a direct deposit. At my job, whenever I get paid, it's direct deposit.
Well, you should get your check deposited on your card then. Your stimulus check.
Yeah. Because they say you could go to some kind of website and tell them you want it to be direct deposit.
Yep, you should be able to do that. My husband's saying something. I don't know what he's saying. I love my hair too. People keep telling me to cut it, but I refuse to. I know that's right. Our hair ain't no joke. It's all propaganda. Yep. They tell us cut our hair, but white people and Chinese never get forced to cut theirs. No. I need to go check up on my husband. Hold up,
I hear him coughing back in the background. I hope he's all right. Woo! Hope all is well with y'all. Pray all is well with y'all. We was rolling last night though. Hey, Sister August Dream, I was showing them some trains running into 18-wheelers and the video of 18-foot 11 bridge. When them trucks be passing on that bridge, man, I was rolling. Them dummies trying to cross under that 11-foot 8 bridge, tearing their trucks up. Yeah, but I took that video down. It got over 7,000 views. That video I did on that show, Rufus, I had to take it down. I removed it myself. I wasn't going to let YouTube remove the video. I done it myself. Yeah, it was funny. Especially with that train, with them trains hitting them 18-wheelers. When they had them heathens cheering that train on, that train was like, whoa, yeah. Oh.
So my husband has a toothache.
Oh, that ain't no, man. Them toothaches ain't nothing
Yep.
nice.
Yeah,
That's one of the worst pain.
Yep. I have not been getting notifications from your show, from your live either.
That's about right. Yeah, they shadow banned my channel. Ever since I did that video on that show, Ruthless, that stream got over 7,000 views. I had to remove it though for copyright infringement.
That's messed up. I never understand it. I never understand it because I see other people with the same, talking about it. Like we said, Ron Dalton talked about it. I wonder if his video's still up.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, he got a bigger channel than mine. My channel just small. I got a small channel.
Right. It's whatever. YouTube, do what you're gonna do. We still gonna talk about this. We still gonna spread this gospel.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you do, YouTube. Do it. We don't care.
That's right.
We don't care. So I have not been keeping up with this coronavirus thing. I don't know what's going on. I think I need to get an update because I'm starting to believe what y'all saying now about this conspiracy about how all of a sudden the black people is being held
I'm watching the video. Them trains hitting them. Dumbass truck driver, man.
What video you watching?
Oh, freight trains tearing up 18-wheelers. You know them trucks, they be trying to beat a train, them truck drivers, and the train just run through them boxes like nothing. Boom. I was showing that last night on my channel, on my stream. I had K Judah roll. I was laughing so hard. K Judah was laughing.
Where is K Judah? I see I have a lot of videos from Monster I haven't even opened yet.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go? Oh, okay. He sent me some new ones. Afternoon stream. Oh, okay. Hydroxychloroquine.
Sydney Evans knows what it's like to live with debilitating pain, relying on medication to get through each day.
I was diagnosed with lupus in November 2017, and I was immediately prescribed hydroxychloroquine, also known as Platinum. Currently, I have a little under a month left.
Hydroxychloroquine, the drug that Sydney takes, has traditionally been used to treat malaria and autoimmune diseases like lupus.
When I flare up, I experience a lot of body pains and just difficulty breathing and that stabbing pain in the chest and the lung area. After I was diagnosed and put on this medicine, I've been able to live a good life.
It's also the drug that Donald Trump has aggressively pushed as a potential coronavirus cure, prompting people across America to ask their doctor for a prescription. And pharmacies are running out.
It is a little disheartening to know that someone has medication sitting on their shelves as a just in case they need it, when there are thousands of folks like me who definitely need it and who rely on it every day, and we can't get it.
There's been very little research on hydroxychloroquine's effect on coronavirus. A French study that sparked the initial interest has been widely discredited by the scientific community. But Donald Trump has given the drug a whole new platform.
But what do you have to lose? They say, I'm not looking at it one way or the other, but we want to get out of this. If it does work, it would be a shame if we didn't do it early.
The president has dismissed reports that he has a financial stake in hydroxychloroquine. He puts his interest down to common sense. Donald Trump has said hydroxychloroquine could be one of the biggest game changers in medical history. Without scientific evidence, the doctors on his own task force would rather focus on social distancing. But the president wants the country back up and running, and he's looking for a quick fix. COVID-19 has hit New York harder than anywhere else in the US. Some hospitals are cautiously using hydroxychloroquine.
All the doctors who are caring for these patients around the world are struggling with two things. Our desperate desire to find a drug that works and a willingness to try anything to try to save our patients. Doesn't mean that we don't offer it as an option for patients, but we do not doubt that it is a cure-all. We don't even know whether it's beneficial at all.
Doctors are worried about possible side effects, particularly how hydroxychloroquine affects a COVID-19 patient's heart. But as the death toll rises, people are grasping at any hope of stopping the spread. Becky Cottrell, Sky News, Washington.
Hydroxychloroquine. That's the drug that they pushing, y'all. We don't know what it is. My husband don't even want to go to the dentist. He's scared to go to the dentist. He got a toothache.
Yeah, them toothaches, them toothaches ain't no fun. I remember I had one when I was a child. I had it, man. It kept me up all night. I mean, I was crying. It was so excruciating, the pain, and I couldn't even sleep good.
No joke.
Yeah, I tried. I put some oral gel on it. That oral gel was taking forever to work. I like, man, that was a bad toothache.
So the hydroxychloroquine is not a proven drug. People are taking Trump's word on how to treat a virus. You're right. Y'all listening to Donald Trump? My. Donald Kingpin Trump. That's who y'all listening to.
Or like I like to call him, Donald Buffoon Trump, the king of the buffoons.
It's a possibility that he got something to do with this coronavirus just to stay in office.
Mm-hmm. And I think they got the vaccine and the cure and an antidote. Like I agree with Brother Jules when he brought that up. Yeah, he got the antidote, Trump. And they got the cure and antidote for all them diseases. You best believe they're gonna protect theirs and themselves. They're gonna protect them and their families, like the elite, and like Trump and his family.
Well, you know, I know the Most High Yah. I pray that He just send His wing of protection over all of us.
That's right.
Whatever they got against us for evil, I pray that He make it for good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because He is all we got. What can we do? What can anybody do? All these people walking around here with these collars around their necks, where they at now? What can they do now? Where my pastor at now? My first lady at? Where they at now? They can't do nothing.
That's right.
And these are the people that thousands, if not millions of people are putting their trust in. Pastors, first ladies, ushers. Come on. Ministers, popes, elders,
captains, officers. I'm talking about like for the Israelite community, the officers, Officer Mariah Ka, all them names that you did. Champion Barakaka, all them lands, man.
What's that verse? What's that? I think it's in Hebrew where he say, I give some teachers, I give some ministers. I gotta find that verse. I think that's one of the verses that these pastors take out of context.
It's in the book of Hebrews, you said?
I think so, where I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I find it. But it's just crazy how people look to man for everything.
Yeah, that's why Brother K. Jude had to did that lesson last Shabbat, you know, about man worship.
Exactly.
Get out of that. Stop worshiping men.
But you tell people this, they get offended.
Yep, be like, don't
talk to you no more.
Don't talk about my pastor. My pastor know what he talking
Right.
about. He had a great sermon last Sunday.
Right. Don't talk about my church. When did the church become yours?
Facts. They ain't like saying this is the house of the Lord.
Right. And he
ain't
even
foolishness going on in there.
The Lord ain't even in some of these houses, these so-called houses. Talking about.
Yeah. They like to say that this is the house of the Lord. All right, this is the house of the Lord. I got something for you, those who say that. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Since they want to say this is the house of the Lord. Let's see what it says in Acts chapter 7, verse 48. You know, because they like saying that. Be like, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest? Come on now, he the creator. And they want to put him in a box. When they say that, they want to put the Most High in a box. Like the Most High want to deal in their church, dwelling in their church. Man, that's false. That's false.
Right.
We only got the truth. Come to our camp. We only got the truth. You know, we got 100% truth. No, 100% lies and buffoonery. You know, they all in competition with each other. Especially in the Israelite community, like the One West organizations, they talk about each other and they all in competition with one another. That's why I say
August Dream, people calling Donald Trump King Trump. I call him Donald Kingpin Trump. That's what they mean. That King is short for Kingpin. That's what I call him. Donald Kingpin Trump. They got it twisted. He think he a king. He wish he was a king.
Yep.
One of the televangelists said that orange tone on him, that orange skin tone is the Holy Spirit all over him.
Wow, that's blasphemy. That's foolishness, man. Come on now. Televangelists gonna say that's why his skin orange? Man, get out of here. See around these buffoons. You can't take them seriously.
Remember the televangelist that I talked to y'all about? I told y'all back in the 80s he had been arrested for embezzlement. His name was Jim Baker.
Yeah.
And I showed y'all a video where he got arrested, when he was in handcuffs and he was crying. I don't know if he was on the panel that day. It was him. He said that foolishness. This is the same man that tried to sell people some type of oil or some type of substance that was supposed to cure the coronavirus. He tried to sell it on his network, and the government got a hold of it and made him stop.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to sell people, say he had the cure to the coronavirus. This is a televangelist. People falling for it. Anyway, check out what this young lady says. This was sent to me. This is a friend of my sister-in-law's. Check out what she said. I hope y'all can hear it.
So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that gave me prayers, the concerns, the inbox, the texts, the emails, everything. I really appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for, just being concerned about me with the virus. So I just want to give y'all just the update after my 14-day quarantine. And this is very important. This is why I want y'all to tune in, share this, and let other people know. So as some of y'all know, I tested positive for the coronavirus. And they told me to self-quarantine at home for 14 days. And after the 14 days, I should be okay. So I self-quarantined for 14 days. And just to let you know, the virus is horrible. I had a fever. I could barely breathe. My body was achy from head to toe. I could barely move. I was in so much pain. the virus just caused my body almost like to shut down. It's a horrible feeling. I've had pneumonia 3 times. I've had the flu before, but this was like the worst feeling I've ever had. I could barely talk on the phone. Like I was mostly texting people because talking was just too much, taking too much out of me to talk. So I did a lot of communication through like texting and stuff, but the last few days of the virus was the worst, which is kind of odd. My body was hurting so bad. It was really horrible. The pain that I was feeling the last like 4 or 5 days. So after the 14 days, I started to feel better. Truthfully, y'all, like I'm breathing, no fever, no cough, no nothing. So I'm like, okay, my 14 days, I'm good. Let me go get my nails done, right? So the doctor said after 14 days, you're not contagious. You know, the virus should be gone, this, that, and the other. They tell you all this stuff. So I go to my nail tech and, you know, I still wear my mask, my gloves, and then I get over there. She do my nails. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. But something inside me, I had a follow-up appointment because they say follow up with the doctor, just, you know, a regular checkup. So when I followed up with my doctor, maybe a few days later, I was like, hey, can you test me to see if the virus is still in my system? So my doctor was like, no, we don't really do follow-up tests because, you know, once you quarantine for 14 days, it should be out your system. You should be good. And I was like, yeah, but I just want to make sure I'm good because my parents both are over 65, you know, and I'm in Chicago right now. So I'm at my parents' house. So I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm good, you know, just to be 100% sure. So the doctor was like, well, we don't really test you unless you're feeling symptoms. You don't have a fever. You don't have a cough. You look good. You know, you're breathing. Your oxygen level is good. We don't really need to test you again. And I was like, well, I just want to be comfortable. You know, and I'm not comfortable with not knowing exactly if I'm okay. So the doctor said, okay, well, I can't test you here, but I'll send you to one of our locations, like a drive-through location. So mind you, this is 14, 15, 16 days after I've been quarantined. I go to the drive-through location. They do the test again. Basically, the test is they swab your throat, they swab your nose, boom, boom, you swab, and they swab your throat, right? They go through each nostril, hold it 10 seconds, boom. I go through the process all over again. I come home. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm thinking I'm good. I've been around my mom, my dad, I've been around the family. You know, I haven't been outside anywhere kicking it, but I just been out. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I feel good, y'all. I'm doing jumping jacks. I'm doing dances, TikToks, no fever, no cough, nothing. So I feel like I'm good. I called, when was this? I called Friday and was like, hey, do y'all got my test results? They was like, no, we're waiting for them to come. You know, it takes like 3 to 5 days. Well, I just got a call, probably about 30 minutes ago. The doctor said, hey, is this Erica? I was like, yes, this is she. She's like, oh, I'm just calling you with your results. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm thinking they're about to say you negative. She said, you're positive for the coronavirus. I said, excuse me? She said, oh, yeah, you tested positive. I said, wait, I tested positive maybe about 4 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago. I quarantined for 14 days, which is 2 weeks. And I waited about 3-4 days before I got tested again. And then there's been another like 3-4 days. And then you're going to tell me that I'm positive still? How am I still positive? And she's like, oh, well, you know, sometimes it can still be in your system. I said, but she's like, wait. Now this is the doctor that's calling me. This is not my primary. She's like, why did you get tested again? Were you still having symptoms? I said, no, I had no symptoms. I wasn't feeling bad or anything, but I asked to be tested again because I wanted to make sure it was out my system. She's like, oh, well, that's odd because we don't normally test people again after they get tested the first time. I said, why not? She's like, oh, you know, normally after 14 days, we feel like, you know, it's out your system. I said, so am I not contagious after 14 days? She says, no, you need to self-isolate again. You need to stay away from your family. You need to be 6 feet away from them. Wear masks, wear gloves, Lysol, all of these things. I said, so basically, it's like I'm on another 14-day quarantine. She's like, well, it's still in your system, so you have to, you know, make sure that you're safe. I said, but is that good? Because if you're telling me that you're not testing people after their 14-day quarantine, right, they could still have the virus. Right. Lori Lightfoot. That means you're sending people back out and not even even tested them to see if they still have this virus.
Yep.
So I talked to one of the nurses, one of my nurse friends, and she was like, well, where I'm at, they not testing people over again after 14 days, because after 14 days, it's contagious again. She's like, but people don't know because this is a new virus, basically, so they're not even testing people again. So this is my thing. I was tested positive for the virus. I was sick as a dog. 14 days later after quarantine, I feel great, okay? I test positive again. You told me I was contagious before, and now I test positive again. You tell me I'm contagious again. So my thing is, what about all the rest of these people who have the virus, 14-day quarantine, and then you don't test them again? My sister had the virus, right? She's been on a 14-day quarantine. She goes back to work April 8th. She works at Walmart. What if she still have the virus? When she get there, is she gonna pass this virus to people? Because they are saying that they don't even know if I'm still contagious. She told me to sit in this room, isolate from my family again. So what if I didn't take my own common sense and say, let me get tested again and make sure I'm okay, so I don't be around my peoples them like that, giving them the virus. I don't want to go outside. Y'all know me, I'm a high head. I'm like, oh, I ain't got the virus. Come on, I'm about to go outside. I don't care if I just walk down the street. Whole time, Lord forgive me and anybody I've been in contact with. If you feel any symptoms, please go get tested. But my thing is, they don't know. This virus is so new that they don't know. And that's why people are getting sick, because they're telling people after 14-day quarantine, oh, you're good. But they're not retesting you to see if the virus is still in your system. So like me, I went and got tested again because I wanted to get tested again. And then I get a call this morning and say, oh, you still have the virus and you need to quarantine yourself from everybody. So what about all the people that's going back to work after 14 days? What about the people that's going around their kids after 14 days? What about the people that are cooking and cleaning and all this old extra stuff for their family after 14 days and they still got the virus and they're still contagious? Like, this is crazy to me. Like, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't taking it really serious when it first came out. I was like, oh, okay. I was one of them people like black people can't get it. And then I ended up getting it with my goofy self. But now I'm like really scared because I feel like everybody, this is new. Nobody is really taking it as serious as it is. The doctors don't know. When I say I asked this doctor like 5 questions and she couldn't even answer them. I said, so am I still contagious? She's like, yeah, you may still be contagious. I said, well, is this a reoccurring? Is it like the flu? Like I could get it again? Did I get it? Did I get it again from somebody else? Oh.
Wait, she keeps saying they don't know. They don't know. Shouts out to my brother K. Judah in the chat. Welcome to the chat, brother. She keeps saying they don't know. They don't know. They know something. Why wouldn't they test people a second time? Why did they give her such a hard time to be tested again? If I'm coming to my doctor for a follow-up, what am I coming to you for a follow-up for? To see if I'm still carrying the virus, right? This young lady said she felt good after 14 days. And when they're talking about this quarantine, are they taking meds? So she said she quarantined herself for 14 days. After 14 days, she started feeling better. She waited 2 more days or 3 more days. She said she went and got her nails done. Now, let's not forget that. But she said something inside of her told her to get tested again. When she went back to get tested, the doctor told her they don't usually do second tests. Why is that? Why did you tell her that? And why is it that you wouldn't do a second test when you want to know whether the person still have the virus? I'm just asking. Why would you want to administer a second test?
Oh, well, we don't know if you can get it again. I said, well, is it one of them things that once it's in your system, it stays in your system? She said, oh, well, we're not sure about that. Everything I asked this woman, she was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. And this is a doctor. A doctor. Do you hear me? Not knowing. This wasn't a nurse that called me. This was the doctor that called me. She was like, we're not sure. I don't know. We're not sure. Everything was, I don't know. We're not sure. The safest thing for you to do is just self-quarantine again. That's crazy. That's nuts. My sister go back to Walmart April 8th. She hid it. Clearly, she probably got it from me. I don't know. But she's the same one who took me to the ER the night that I got kicked out. She went and got tested and found out she hid it. 14-day quarantine, they sent her back to work April 8th. She go back to Walmart April 8th. How many people will she come in contact with? Whether she still have it, we don't know. Because they told her she don't need to be tested again. The nurse told me we're not testing people anymore. Once you're tested once and you have it, 14-day quarantine, you're good. That don't even sound right.
You're right. It don't sound right.
So your follow-up is, as long as you ain't got no fever, you ain't got no cough, you ain't got none of the symptoms, but you still got the virus. So you can still spread it. Why they not doing second tests? Because they don't have enough tests to give people? I get that. That's safe. Is that right? Because you don't have a second test to give me to make sure the virus is out of my system. Instead of you giving me a second test, you're telling me, oh, okay, you should be good after 14 days. But I'm not. I was quarantined over 14 days. It's been over 14 days since my first test. And then today I find out I still have it. Why? How? They don't have any answers. Did I get it again from somebody else? Was it always in my system? Did it never leave? Am I contagious now? Am I not contagious and I just carry the virus? Like, it's crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I just want y'all to know this virus is real and it's scary. And what's more scary than anything is that they don't know. The doctors don't know. Health administrators don't know. They don't have the answers. So while y'all outside turning up, partying, going to people's house, block parties, it's going to be hot tomorrow in Chicago. Hot. 70 degrees. All y'all dummies is going to be outside, hanging around, kicking them the block, at parties, barbecuing. You don't know if you're giving that virus to somebody else. This is dangerous. I know people that have died from this virus. And I thank God that He spared my life and I'm here. And I'm not trying to cry on this live because I'm not trying to cry on this live. This is that real. It's people dying and they don't even know. They don't even have the information to tell us. I'm tested positive again. I have to quarantine myself again. That's not cool. I just want everybody to be safe. I just want everybody to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is sad. It's really sad because don't nobody even know. Don't nobody got answers. And people not taking it serious. They not. And I can admit that I was one. I was a fool. I was a dummy. I didn't take it serious. I'm like, oh, Black people can't get it. Then my dumb self get it. My goofy self get it. So it's like, please don't be a fool like me and think you can't get it because you'll get it. I thank God that my breathing is good. My breathing is good. I don't have a fever. I don't have a cough. I don't have any of the symptoms. But the virus is still in my system. And I still can give it to somebody else. I'm still contagious. So if y'all could just share this live, because I want other people to know that they're not retesting. They are not retesting people who had the virus. You cannot get the test again. They will not give you a test again. I just have a great relationship with my primary care doctor that she was able to get me in somewhere else to get a test. But they're telling people, it's nurses on my live right now that I know, and she'll even tell you they are not retesting people. So people are still walking around with this virus thinking that they're okay because they're in quarantine for 14 days. Whole time they not. Please share this live. Let people know, even after 14-day quarantine, it can still be in your system. You can still be passing it to your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your kids, your nephew, your neighbor, your coworker. Please be safe. Wash your hands. Cover your mouth. Be careful for you and the next person. It's like driving. When you drive, you don't only drive for you drive for the person on the road too. So with this virus, don't only be concerned about yourself. Be concerned about those around you, those that you know and you don't know that you may come in contact with. Please be smart about it because they don't know any information for real about this virus. They don't know. The doctor told me I don't know. So please keep me in your prayers. Please keep me in your prayers. Keep everybody in your prayers. Because if you see, majority of the people is dying is African Americans. In Chicago, I can't speak for nowhere else, but in Chicago, majority of the people that's dying is African Americans. So we drop in like flies. And that's because they telling you after 14-day quarantine you're good, but you're not. Because I'm positive again. And it's been over 14 days. So, y'all have a blessed day. Don't let this hot weather fool you tomorrow. Please, another thing, take some black seed oil, take that sea moss, take that elderberry. Like black folk, we need to take that to keep our system good, okay? Please take that to keep our system good. Okay, I'll give you some questions.
Do y'all actually believe that they don't know? Like, I'm kind of suspicious. Okay, granted, they don't have enough tests to test people again. She said that they gave her a hard time to get a second test. She said, had not it been for the relationship between her and her provider, she may not have gotten a second test. What's the follow-up for then? If you can't get a second test, what is the follow-up for? Mm-hmm. I could call you over the phone and tell you whether I'm still hurting or whether I still have a headache and or what. Like when they tell people to quarantine themselves, what does that mean? Do you give them a drug or something? Or do you give them a prescription or something? Or do you just say stay in the house?
Yeah, usually self-quarantine.
And I'm like,
stay in the house. Yeah, self-quarantine for 14 days. That's a long time. Yeah. And
so after 14 days, is the virus supposed to just magically disappear like that?
Yeah, and she said she was going through a lot of pain too. You know, so she was suffering.
I don't know about y'all, but like I said before, in my neighborhood, I had to go to the store the other day. And I wouldn't have gone out had I, if I didn't have to. Everybody was hanging out. It was a nice day. Nice day. People was cooking out. People was working on cars. I'm just saying, people was hanging out. I don't get it.
Like nothing going on, probably. Just doing normal
like
activity.
Nothing going on. Like as if the days of Noah. Like as in the days of Noah. Mm-hmm. Well, I pray that young lady, I pray for her well-being. Mm-hmm. Yep. Praying for everybody's well-being, and I hope y'all taking care of yourself. It's crazy out here. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. They say stay in the house. Stay in the house.
Some elderberry, like I got the elderberry gummies, like some little, I got from the store. I can show it to y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show it y'all. Let me get out. Get up. It's called a Zachan elderberry.
Somebody said on this meme on Facebook, China is kicking black people out of its country, and y'all still buying Chinese food, hair, nails, and eyelashes. Wake up. Wake up, people.
Like the fruit drops, the elderberry fruit drops.
Wait, let me see. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can get them probably
They're
from
like gummy.
Walmart. Yeah, or it's Walgreens or any type of store that sells this. Yeah, it's like some gummies, elderberries, medicated fruit drops. Mhm.
Well, I don't know whether it's affecting more black people or not, but it's mighty funny how it started in Wuhan, China. And in the beginning, Africa, the continent of Africa had the lowest cases of the coronavirus.
Yeah. Now they were saying in the States, they say I think it's New England, North Dakota, and South Dakota, they don't have no cases.
But I'm saying in the beginning, they were saying that Africa had the lowest rate of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
In the beginning, even before it hit the United States, Africa had the lowest rate, the whole continent. Soon as it hit the United States, all of a sudden, it's affected more black people, and there's more cases on the continent of Africa. It's kind of weird to me that that happened.
Mm-hmm. Get some.
In the United States, now it's back to Africa. You got more cases in Africa now.
Yeah, see, that's the media. They switching that up with the media problem because they want to make our people the face of that virus, like they done with AIDS and all them other diseases.
A couple of weeks ago, everybody was blaming the Chinaman.
Yep.
And people was being racist against the Asians.
Mm-hmm.
Because it started in China. Now all of a sudden they want to attack us.
Right.
They want to attack the Hebrews.
Right.
It's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. And I pray every day for protection. Under the shadows of his wings shall I make my refuge. Under the shadows of the wings of the Most High Yah shall I make my refuge until these calamities be overpassed. Hallelujah.
She needs to let me see her paperwork and how did they test her and did they take some blood. And K. Judah on it. Brother K. Judah on it. My city, I'm not either. My city said to have 1,015. Yeah, they say they got a lot of cases and deaths in Louisiana too. I don't believe them numbers lying, man. Hold on, let me go research. Let me go pull up Louisiana.
New York has the most cases in the whole of the United States. New York. I don't know how true that is.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is black people don't take this lightly. If you are taking it lightly, you better stop.
Yeah, for Louisiana, so far for Louisiana, they got 21,518 confirmed cases, 1,013 deaths. United States, 600,017, cases recovered, 49,998. Total deaths of the United States, 26,977 people died of this coronavirus in the United States. I'm looking at it on Google now. Yeah, but they say for Louisiana, they got 1,013 people died. You know, they could be messing with them numbers too.
And they saying what? Some 44,000, some 44 plus has recovered from the coronavirus in the United States.
Yeah, New Orleans Parish. Yep, New Orleans Parish got the most deaths, 244 deaths. Second is Jefferson Parish, 186 deaths. East Baton Rouge Parish, 52 deaths. Caddo Parish, 39 deaths. St. Tammy Parish, 48 deaths. St. John the Baptist Parish, 40 deaths. And Lafourche Parish, 13 deaths. Yeah, so
Event 201. Let me see what he's talking about. It's probably something out. Dang, it came right up. Dang.
Yeah, that's what's up, brother K. He said,
This
I'm
is
still
probably
here
something-
eating butter pecan.
Oh, a pandemic exercise to illustrate preparedness. Oh, sucky now.
Mhm. Eating butter pecan.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
get up into this.
Yeah. Y'all willing. I'm gonna be
Event
munching on some cookies though
201.
later on. Y'all willing. The safe to eat. And I saw they got like you could bake it, you could either eat it or bake it. Like the cookies, it's safe to eat cookie dough. I'm gonna eat the cookie dough raw. It's safe to eat though, the safe to eat version.
Lord have mercy. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Emmanuel. Yeah. Yep. The wicked deceivers have been running out of the closet within the last month than ever before. Yes. Selling all their stocks and bonds, going into their bunkers.
Yeah, Akabulan still has the lowest numbers. Yeah, that's the ancient name for the continent of Africa, I think. Akabulan.
See, Africa still have the lowest cases.
Facts. Yeah, because I think they say the United States had the most cases out worldwide, I think.
Yeah, in the United States, New York has the highest.
Whoo!
Yeah.
And because they showed them burying them, putting them in them mass graves. Yep. Mm-hmm. They digging on mass graves, but you can't always believe the numbers with the media though, because they make up any random number, especially when they want to pit our people to face of this virus. Okay, if we like what 10 to 14% of the United States population, and they say 40% of the victims is us, you know, there's something ain't right about that. They lying with the numbers.
Well, I'm not a number person, so it don't sound right to me either. But like I said, I'm not a numbers person. I don't know how they figure that out. That's some genius stuff where they figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Quarantine isn't physical, but actually to keep you from questioning things mentally. Brother Emmanuel said that the virus may be real, but it's nowhere near as deadly as the media makes it out to be. I'm not going out there. I'm sorry. I ain't taking no chances. I ain't going out there unless I have to.
I feel you. Mm-hmm.
Because that's what the sister said. She said the same thing. I ain't buying that. Black people can't get it. Next thing you know, she got it.
That's why we gotta stay in prayer.
Don't take it too lightly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice outside too in Louisiana. It's nice outside.
See, because it might be a scare tactic. It might be, but who's to say that? Who's to say that we should? Who's to say that we shouldn't be in the house? I mean, if the government is saying that a pandemic has hit and that people should practice social distancing, why wouldn't we take heed to that? Whether it's true or not, still take heed to it until you know for sure. Take heed to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because clearly something is going on. Clearly something is going on. We all know that. We all feel that. Something is happening. We can all agree on that. But just take heed. Take heed. This could be a moment where the Most High wants you to stay in the house. Yeah. This could be a moment where the Most High won't need for you to stay in the house, because whatever they tried to put on you, he's about to work on it and backfire. Make it backfire. So maybe you do need to stay in the house. You never know what the Most High is preparing. You never know what he's planning. I got you, brother. I knew it. I knew that's all I had to say. But seriously, though, I know that something is happening. I know that there are a lot of conspiracy theories going on. I know they want to kill us, but they can't. They can't. They cannot. I know they want to kill us. They can't. We're not supposed to trust our enemies. But as I said again, we know that there's a pandemic going on in this world right now today. Every country in this world has been affected by this coronavirus. Every country in the world has been affected by this coronavirus. Shalom, brother K. Drew. Welcome to the panel.
What the business is, Moshe Ben Yehuda, my sister B Sparrow. What's good with it?
Shalom, brother. I'm just saying. I know. Go ahead, brother.
No, I just wanted to come ask a question. Okay. She said that people in Chicago dropping dead like flies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who did she say she saw dropping dead like flies?
She said she knew a few people that has passed away from the coronavirus. In Chicago, she said she can't speak for no other city, but in Chicago, people are dropping like flies. She said she know a few people that has died from the virus.
I ain't buying it. I don't believe nothing the media say. I would never in my life believe nothing the media say. The same way that the virus started in Wuhan, spread to Italy.
Wait, let me clarify something though. You're not saying you don't believe that there is a virus. You're not saying
I believe there's a virus. I believe they put something out there, but I don't believe that my people are dropping dead like flies.
Shalom, brother Kid Judah.
Shalom, Moshe Ben Yehuda. I don't believe nothing the media say. And like I say, I believe they did something. Yep. I believe they put something out there, but at the end of the day, this is all propaganda. This is all propaganda to make us fear. And they want the world to look at us as a disease so they can attack us like they've been doing. This the third case that they didn't attack somebody. First, they choked the sister. Then they kicked some brothers off the bus. Man, ain't nobody stupid, man. This is propaganda at its best. Make the black man a face. Make the world look at him like a disease. And then you attack him on sight. That's it.
But it can't get no worse because that's what they do to us anyway.
Yes, but
they do that to us anyway.
Yes,
all I'm saying is we do need to take heed because I don't know if you saw that video of the party of them kids having that party in Florida, a cookout. It seemed like thousands of kids just nonchalant partying.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Now they was out there partying, right? Did we hear of anybody that was out there getting the coronavirus?
Not yet.
See what I'm saying? No, but they should get it.
We don't know.
But if it was, I mean, it was a lot of blacks, right? They would have put that all on the news. Oh man, they was out there partying and 30 of them got coronavirus.
Well, we don't know yet.
I just would never trust my enemy, man. Never. Never. These are the same people say that we was dying of AIDS left and right. But how we get it though? Yeah. No different when they put the crack on us. Oh, look at these black people just up there smoking crack, but who gave it to us? All these lies in the media, who give it to us? White people. These are the same people that try to educate your children and then call your children dumb. But who come up with the curriculum? You come up with the curriculum to make your children look smart, but you call our children dumb when you the one come up with the whole curriculum. Nah, how stupid you sound. I just don't trust my enemy, man. That's it.
I don't trust them either.
As iron rusted, so is his ways. As iron rusted, so is his ways. The man would never change. The man is a liar, man, from the birth. Soon as he come out the womb, he goes speaking lies. The man is estranged from the womb, man.
Because it's mighty funny to me how it all started in Wuhan, China. I just can't.
There you go.
This.
There you
all the way from Wuhan, China. And as soon as it hit the United States, African Americans with the most cases. That is kind of strange.
That's strange.
Hey, Shalom. This is Mark Ben. Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh wait, when that happened?
Just now.
That's Moshe.
So that's
me.
Moshe. So I'm gonna remove. Should I remove the others?
Yeah, you can remove the other one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I want to show y'all outside. Like Monster did. That's why I did that.
We outside, man. Like Monster said yesterday, we outside, man.
Yeah.
Be careful, man. That's what I'm talking about. Don't take it too lightly. Be careful.
Hey, Bees.
Too lightly.
Bees, let me ask you. Let your brother tell you this. Okay. They had a lot of people at my job. They were sick, right? And we around people every day, like customers and stuff. I'm just saying though, man, if this stuff was just going around and it was so deadly, we risking our life, man. Like some of us should have that coronavirus at my job.
But that's the thing, K. Judah. A lot of people have it and don't have symptoms.
But you don't think, hey, Bees, you my sister, but you don't think that that's impossible? That to have that coronavirus and it's not going to affect you in some type of way or make you feel different or make you feel something to where you be like, something not right.
I believe it will eventually. I believe it will eventually. If somebody is carrying that virus, right, and they're not showing symptoms, I believe eventually they will have symptoms at some point. If they carry that virus, they're going to have some symptoms. Just like the young lady.
Beautiful day out here today in the boot.
Just like the young lady in the video. She said that after 14 days, she was tested positive. They told her to quarantine herself for 14 days. She quarantined herself for 14 days. After 14 days, she started feeling better. But something told her to get tested again. Not that she had any symptoms. It's just that something in her told her to get tested again. She got tested again and she was still positive.
Okay, let me ask you this. When she say they test,
I see your monster. I see your
when
brother.
They say monster, my brother in the
what
building.
What it do, brother?
When they did the test on her, did she say how did they do the test? Did they take some of her blood? Did she see the paperwork?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if these people say I got coronavirus, the first thing I'm gonna ask is how you do the test. You take some of my blood, like how you know I have it if you just don't write it down on a piece of paper. I need
from my connection.
I need to look at my paperwork to see what you wrote down. I'm not gonna take their word for it. That's all I'm saying.
I heard you, brother.
What the paperwork said.
I just need for my people to stay woke. I just need my people to stay woke. Stop saying that black people can't get it.
Facts.
Because we can get it.
I don't know nobody got it though.
We can get it.
Well, that's why we got to stay prayed up, fam.
Babyface got it.
Who?
A lot of celebrities got it.
Man, them niggas ain't got it. Why they ain't died yet? Everybody else dying, but they still alive though.
The young lady that was just did the video, she's still alive.
Man, these them celebrities ain't got it. They using them as a face. They had to use them as a face to put it on black people. Y'all gotta peep game, family. You gotta understand how the media operates.
Don't take it lightly, brother. I'm
not, but I still don't believe it. Yeah, but these celebrities, they still alive. They look healthy and fine. I just saw Kevin Durant playing basketball. But this nigga got the coronavirus. That's what I'm saying. What is he doing on the basketball court? He could spread that amongst the other players. I thought
Yeah,
Shaquille
you
O'Neal
can't
had
trust
it.
the media though.
I thought Shaquille O'Neal had it. He's still
And
big
he's
as a
hefty like
house.
an ox.
Shaq still eating burgers and fries.
Bitch,
Baby face. That
try
baby
eat about burgers.
man, that, man,
I saw a headline that said
Yeah, all praise to the Most High, man. It's a beautiful day in the boot, man.
It is.
I saw a headline that said that it could be spread through fart.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out there in Vegas too, brother Monster.
Through fart.
In Vegas.
Do farts?
Yes.
I gotta go do my Bible. I'm gone. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Wait.
They could be spread through farts. Oh, yo, this is a foolish nation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's buffoonery right there. Spread through pants and gas.
Talk to me.
Remember, me and Julius told you we read an article where they said that the coronavirus can be spread through the soles of your shoes.
Yep, I remember that.
Man, all you gotta do is follow these, man. Follow the law, statutes, commandments, and stay prayed up. We be all right.
So time out. Babyface, the same man that used to sing to me, whoop a pill, got the coronavirus. He got the coronavirus now.
Yeah.
So now he ain't whooping pilling, but he whooping pilling. And I promise to go, man. I gotta go, man. Hey, look. I was about to do my Bible and bees. Look, my sister. All I'm saying is that I don't believe nothing the media say. That's and look,
No.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
They ain't
First
paid
it started in Wuhan, right? Then it went to Italy, right? Now they saying that America got more deaths than Wuhan. Now I showed the chart. I showed the chart on my page. You can ask my brother Monster. All the numbers don't make no sense. They lying on the number. They switching the numbers as they go. That's what I'm telling you. They switching the numbers as they go by the day. These people are lying about black people dropping dead like flies.
I want to see what y'all gonna do when the next one hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse. The next one gonna be big time.
Yeah, it's gonna be another one. What people gonna do? Because all they did ain't nothing but a test. They wanted to test to see how people was gonna respond to this, and they responded it just like they knew you would, in fear. Don't you know? I went to Walmart to go make some groceries, and the whole store was dead. Nobody speak to each other. Everybody looking crazy and dumb like zombies because they fear. The world got you in fear, and your God told you never fear. Now, I'm not telling you. Go ahead.
I had over a limit of 10, 12, 15 people outside yesterday. I ain't see no police pull up on me.
I saw that.
It's about 4 a.m. last night. It's all good.
Monster Moshe.
The Most High told you the Most High is the greatest ever.
Yes, he is.
Right.
He the master of defeating everything. So I don't care what these heathens say. They could keep saying what they've been doing it since the birth of me.
That's what I'm saying.
They've been lying. Been lying. And they getting caught in their lies. So it's all good. Everything in the dark comes to the light every time.
You're right about that. And I can't wait. Until God just pull the wolves back on.
It's coming because they snitch on themselves now.
Yeah, they do.
They always tell on themselves. Yeah,
that's part of the program.
Arrogant.
They supposed to draw a snitch on a little bit. Come on, man. This is Lucifer running this world. You think it's gonna be some truth in this world when Lucifer running it?
Nope.
It's the grand master of deception. He the daddy of it. Come on, he around here. What he say? He a roaring lion?
Yep.
Well, everything.
Yeah, seeking who he could devour. Yep, exactly.
At all times, all day. All day.
He appears
every hour,
brother.
Every minute, every second.
He appears like a roaring lion. He's
not a roaring
lion. He appears like one.
They talking about all these deaths, but a baby's being born every second, every day, every minute of the year.
Yep.
A new life coming in.
They're gonna probably
That's
start
right.
saying the babies got corona.
You did?
Yeah, trying to pin it on the innocent children. Mm-hmm.
No. They're gonna say the black. I guarantee you what. Oh yeah, you
The
know
black
the
baby.
Mm-hmm.
black baby got corona when they coming out. Then they're gonna be want to quarantine the babies. This
At
all
birth,
fake.
in the
It's all
mama.
fake, man.
In the mama at birth.
It's all fake.
Mm-hmm.
Propaganda, I mean, because this what people don't understand. All you got to do is go look up Event 201, and it's gonna let you know that 3 months or 3 weeks before they brought this on the scene, they did a pandemic exercise, and they read it down
What you
exactly
call
like
it?
it was gonna
They
happen.
did a simulation.
There you go, assimilation. That's right.
They always do practices like when they getting ready to shoot a school up or something. They always do a drill in that city.
right.
The police and the militaries do drill.
Hey,
I see that the Gates Foundation was part of that.
That's who got the pattern to the corona.
And Trump was going.
Bill Gates.
Trump hired a dude to do a investigation, start doing an investigation on vaccinations, because old boy came to Trump, one of Trump dudes, and he was like, man, vaccination, he a doctor, he was like, vaccinations don't work. So he was going to put money into investigating it. And then he had a meeting with Bill Gates was up there at one of the meetings, and he told Trump to leave it alone. It's a dead end. Because it'll lead back to him.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? I mean, Trail, you want it, brother? Is that the same thing that Obama signed in the NDAA? That the media have the right to give us propaganda and give us lies? Is that the Smith thing you talking about? Because a lot of people don't know that when Obama signed the NDAA, inside of that bill in 2012, the media can lie to us, give us propaganda, and there's nothing we can do about it.
You know what?
Obama signed a lot of bills that we don't know about. A lot of
bills. They said he was the fastest president to sign the most and fastest bill. K. Judah.
Talk to your brother.
What I was gonna say. And then Obama gave Bill Gates one of them medal things.
Oh, there you go. Look, man, all these presidents, they are in cahoots one with another. They don't run nothing. They just the face of the corporation. This is a corporation. The people that's at the top, the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, it's like 6 people, man. A couple people make the decisions of the whole world. Y'all really believe that they're not trying to depopulate black because we waking up? Y'all think this really about the whole world? Man, this is about us as a people. They are petrified that we waking up, and they trying to kill us, and that's why they making us the face of every disease that ever brought out.
I can't wait till it backfire. I cannot wait till it backfire.
Oh, it's gonna backfire. It's coming. It's gonna backfire.
I cannot wait. That's why I'm saying we should stay our asses in the house. Let it backfire. Let it backfire.
Hey, Bees, you heard that?
What?
Look at what our brother Emmanuel Reigns put in there. I told you it's a real bill that Obama signed, family.
Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
So if the media can lie to us and give us propaganda, how we gonna believe anything that come out their mouth, family? We can't. We gotta use discernment.
They be lying,
man. Be circumspect in your walk. Never trust your enemy, man. As iron rusted, this man ways.
That's right. Can't trust the enemy. They always spew out lies, brothers and sisters.
Can't trust this.
They've been lying for so many years. Why are we gonna start trusting them now? Ever since we were short leggers, ever since we came out the womb, they lying to us.
Yeah. They don't care nothing.
They hate us.
You never will and never have.
Yeah.
Don't y'all know how much we are hated, man? They hate. No, every time they see you, they wish you would die.
That's
at their dinner table, you they conversation at the dinner table. They talking about you every day. Man, these niggas waking up. And God is plaguing the earth because of them. What should we do? Well, let's put a disease out there, and what we gonna do is gonna start in Wuhan, and then when it get to America, we'll just make them the face of it. The world gonna believe it because nobody like these niggas anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna say that they the face, and they dropping dead like flies. And everybody believe it. Look at the world. Now they attacking us on GP. But hey, come attack me. Put your hands on me.
Auntie B.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't believe nothing these people got to say, TT. You know
I'm not
that's all I do. That's all I do is send you videos. These people been doing this to people all our lives, TT.
I'm not
You
saying
know,
that I believe them, brother. I'm just saying we still can't be walking out in the street.
Exactly. Every day of our lives, we challenge and we challenging it being trying to be executed by the devil. TT, that is nothing compared to what he. That is nothing.
Saying, brother, all I'm saying is we cannot be walking outside lollygagging like this virus is not in the air. We can't do it.
But when we pray to the most,
I don't care what the media is saying. I don't care what the media is saying. All I'm saying is we cannot take any chances by walking out here like the shit is not happening.
Auntie,
and like you cannot attack
me $2. You owe me $2.
Auntie, do you trust your creator and your father?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
That's
but
all.
That does not mean that we can't get the coronavirus, bro.
I know.
That does not mean because I'm black I can't get this virus.
I know.
That's a myth.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's a myth.
They've been pumping stuff in our food, our water, everything, our air, everything.
Hey, y'all want me to be real with y'all? Man, we been had the virus, and I ain't talking about.
We had it, bro. We been ate it. We been ate it, breathed it.
Our food messed up, our water, man. We got poison in us anyway.
Spray it in the air all day.
Chemtrails. If you want to really be real, that's why the Bible say we gonna eat poison and live. We got poison in us every day.
We got poison in our bodies.
Soon as I wake up and breathe the air, I'm breathing poison.
Man, exactly.
We taking a chance. Everything we eat in this society, we taking a chance.
But I do get what you saying, Bees, and that's why I didn't come up here to discredit what you was saying about how we got.
I'm just saying, y'all can do it. I'm not gonna do it.
No. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work, so I have to be out there. You see what I'm saying?
Same here,
Cover your face, right?
Yeah. That's why I think we gotta stay prayed up.
Hold on. You about to go out there. You gonna cover your face, right?
To be honest with you, I only wore that mask at the job to show y'all what my wife was making. I don't wear that thing every day.
Oh well, be careful, bro. That's all I'm saying. Be careful because you have people that even try to spread it intentionally. You have people that have it that's licking stuff. I'm saying. You have people that have the coronavirus that are intentionally licking stuff so that you can get it.
Okay. Now, everything you saying, I'm not going against that. This is what I'm saying. If it's in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm working around my coworkers every day, and some of them even have been sick. Some of them had the flu. Mm-hmm. They was out for about 2 weeks. I don't wear my mask every day, so that means that the point that I'm making is that God got the hedge of protection around me.
Absolutely.
He got the hedge of, so I'm not fearing anything. Whatever's gonna happen because I can't wear my mask when I got to talk to my coworkers because they can't hear what I'm saying. I can't wear a mask when I gotta deal with customers because they can't hear what I'm saying. So the point that I'm making is that, hey, God got me, and I gotta just put my faith in Him. Even when I go to Walmart, I don't wear no mask, man. I see a lot of people with the mask on, and I'm not telling them not to be careful. But what I'm saying, though, if God is for you, who can be against you, man?
Exactly.
That's right.
So just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
See then that ye walk circumspectly, redeeming the time. Be careful.
Yes.
I'm still eating butter pecan. I'm still eating good ice cream. That's all I'm saying. I'm relaxing. I'm chillaxing when I come. Now, Bees, I do understand what you're saying now. I'm not saying I just go all outside and just amongst people and just being foolish. No, I go to work. When I need to go to the store, I go to the store. You know? all I'm saying, man, is that the whole world is in fear right now. Everything that they say they wanted to do is working because they got everybody in fear.
It is.
Everybody's
It
scared
is.
right
It's working so good.
now.
They
Exactly. But
high fiving and woo and yeah. Now they're gonna push the next subject on you. It's all good. I love my people and we here. I don't care. Crackers been trying to kill. I don't care. With weapons, guns, everything, nooses, everything. We still here. Gas, burning, the safe. We against all odds. I'm not fearing nothing. I like having my back against the wall, having to wake up, have to fight devils, demons, the white man, and all these diseases and sicknesses and demons and pestilence and infiltrators. That's oh my God. Thank you, though, Father.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praise to the Most High, y'all.
Everything you just said. Go ahead, B.
No, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say that everything that Brother Monster just said.
Man, I almost shedded a tear because man, come on, man. We've been on the front line and we've been on the chopping block.
Yep.
They don't make this stuff just to be making it. They make it. How can we kill Negroes today? How can we take something from them? How they take everything from us, always did and always going to.
That's right.
Every day, every day.
That's why they have to try to take our souls. We ain't got nothing.
We ain't got nothing. We was put here with nothing, TT. We was brought over here with nothing. Our ancestors. Nothing. They always took something, TT, and always try to kill us.
Yeah.
But you see, we made it through though, right? K. Judah. Man, they was cracking the earths and stuff. The creator. What a virus got to do when he was dropping floods on giants?
Yep.
And Nephilims. That is nothing to what he gonna send to you. Talking about pestilence and disease when he poisoned the water and the food. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm just strengthening I'm just strengthening. My body ain't probably all perfect, but I'm strengthening my mind, my sword, and my heart, my soul. Cause that's all I got.
That's right.
That's all them heathens ain't take away from.
Talk that talk.
I love y'all though. We good. Cause I pray for all my family. And I know y'all pray for me. So just know we good. And the Most High is the man. He and the Elohim is the creator. He the master. This is chess. I said, chess, not checkers.
Talk that talk. They got our people
right. On fire.
They got our people right where they want them. They got our people right where they want them.
Man, King David fought a Nephilim giant with a rock. Come on, you think he was scared? They were scared of some diseases or something? They was out there fighting. Man, come on, bro.
Hey, I know they get in their think tank, and I know it's killing them. Like on the movie Cosmic Slope, it's killing them. And they didn't put everything on us, and we still standing on our feet, man.
Bro.
They ain't trying.
I think they just gonna give up. Sooner or later, they just gonna try to drop a nuke on everything.
Yep.
Hey, August Dreams put in there Romans chapter 8, verse 31 to 39. Let's go there.
Let's get it. Yeah, I'm on my mobile phone. Yeah, if my phone get low, I just switch to my other desktop, my laptop.
Hey, Moshe, you was reading like a news anchor last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured y'all would have been rolling.
I was rolling, boy, at work.
See, them heathens will hear that, they'll be mad. Is he mocking us? Yeah, I'm mocking you, Mr. and Mrs. Heathen.
This is Romans. This is Romans chapter 8. Y'all brother K. Judah gonna pick it up at verse 31. And it reads, what shall we say then? What should we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own son, but deliver him up for us all. How should he not with him also freely give us all things? Who should lay anything to the charge of God's elect? Talking about you, Israel. It is God that justifies. Who is he that condemns? Is it Christ that died? Yea, rather, that is risen again. Who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession for us? Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation? Nope. Or distress? Nope. Or persecution? Nope. Or famine? Nope. Or nakedness? Nope. Or perilous times? Nope. Or sword? No. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors. You better read that again, boy. In all these things we are more than, oh, that was sweet to my lips.
That's right.
In all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor heights, nor depths, nor any other creature shall be able to separate me, us, from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus our Lord. So coronavirus, go to hell.
That's right. Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. Fear not who can destroy the body. Yeah, Emmanuel posted that up in there. Yeah, y'all bring them scriptures out. That's right.
Good scripture, August Dream.
Yeah, good scripture, sister.
Yeah, man, but I just wanted to come up here and just throw my 2 cents in there. And black people, put all your trust in your power, man. He is fighting for you. Everything that these heathens been doing is about to backfire, and it's already backfiring on their own head. They hate you. They despise you. Your existence make them sick. Never trust your enemy. I don't care what they say, how sweet they talk. Oh, I got some black friends. It's all good. I love black people. Shut up. No, you don't. Y'all hate us. Just when we wake up, you wish we die. I don't trust you. I ain't got no love for you. I love my people. And our job is to wake our people up and feed them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the word of the highest and his son, Yahshua HaMashiach. That's our job. The heathen, we're going to continue to whoop your head with this word because Christ should not meet you as a man. And when he rolled back the heavens as a scroll, that should let you know also that how can the earth be a basketball if the heavens is going to roll back as a scroll? Y'all believe anything. You got black people arguing other black people down about the earth is wrong like a basketball. So how is a wrong basketball world going to roll back as a scroll? Would not everything fall off? Would not everything fall down? The earth is flat, man. We live in a dome. And the only way the heavens can roll back is a scroll. It got to be in a dome type earth. It's going to move out the way. He going to come through it. He coming through the dome. Common sense. But y'all believe everything the media tell y'all. You believe that Jupiter, Mars, and Pluto are the real planets' names, huh? Them are pagan deities. I got to get one of them things for the mic. I'm spitting on it.
Okay, what happened? What just happened? Somebody holler at me and tell me what just happened. Did I lose all you guys? Y'all just fell off. What's up? But I don't know what happened. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all hear me? It's like everybody fell off the panel. Everybody fell off the panel. But I need a break right quick. I got to take care of something right quick. So if y'all hold on a few seconds. I don't know what happened to my brothers. Wow. I mean, y'all fell off at the same time. Wow.
I'm back now. I switched to my laptop.
I don't know what happened. All of y'all
Y'all
fell
can
off at
hear
the
us?
same time.
Press 1 if y'all can hear us in the chat. I mean, it's on the live stream. Sound. Well, she must got it muted up. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Press 1 if y'all can hear y'all Ogbin. You know, y'all can hear y'all Ogbin? Yeah, my phone. That's right about stream, y'all. Okay, y'all can hear me? All right. That's good. All praises. Yeah, they knocked us down. Yep. It's okay, though. They ain't
Shouts out
stopping
to
the
Brother
process, though.
Ariel. Shouts out to
All
Brother
right.
Ariel
Appreciate
in the
y'all.
chat.
Yeah, because, yeah, that's right. That phone was draining. That stream, y'all be draining my phone. It had like 78%. But I just want to, I did that because I
That's
just
why
wanted to show y'all a tour. Don't show y'all outside. My surroundings. It's a beautiful day out here in Louisiana, you know, in the boot.
That's why you have to use the desktop. When you're on your cell phone, use the desktop
Yeah, man. That's
version.
why I say shout out to all those people that's working in essential jobs. They risking their lives. Like the medical field, you know, I got to go to work later on at 3, which is in a couple of hours. And I'm around a lot of people. So I just give thanks to the Most High, you know, that he get me through it. All praises. Yeah, they hate the truth, Brother K. Judah. They sure do. They hate the truth. That's why they had to, they wanted me to remove that video, but I removed it though. It had over 7,000 views. Mm-hmm. Shalom, Brother Ariel. I pray all is well with your brother Ariel.
Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to take care of something right quick. What's going on? What's happening? YouTube at it again? They don't want to hear no word. They don't want to hear this word. That's what it is. They don't want to hear the word going forward. But it's going to.
Is the sound tripping in and out, or it's just me? I don't know. Maybe YouTube must be messing with the wires, wire jiggling.
They don't want to hear the word.
They wire jiggling. You know how they do. Comes with the territory.
I bet if we was up here talking about
Comes
this
with the
and
territory.
that. I know K. Judah was reading from Romans or something. I don't know. I was in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I heard Romans.
heathens, the ice cream god.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, guys, I don't want to keep you guys any longer.
Why do the heathens rage? That's right.
Every time I think of questions like that, I think when August Dream said that perpetual hate, they have a perpetual hatred against us.
Yeah, that's from Psalms chapter 2. Let me get that right quick. Psalms 2. The book of Psalms chapter 2. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Most High and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Most High shall have them in derision. Hallelujah. So the Most High gonna have the last laugh, family. No matter what they doing to us, the Most High, y'all gonna have the last laugh, and he gonna have them in derision.
Hallelujah.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Most High have said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling.
Hallelujah.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye shall perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed all they that put their trust in him. Blessed all they that put their trust in him. Hallelujah. That's right.
Hallelujah.
You got to trust in the Most High during this time, family. Yah is in control.
Yep.
But that was Psalms chapter 2 I just read. You know, since I saw that comment Sister August posted about why do the heathens rage, I immediately went to Psalms chapter 2. All praises.
So did we do Romans 8? That's what K. Judah was reading from? Or is this a new Romans 8, 31, 39? From August Dreams?
Yeah, that's right. They got an everlasting hate for us. But they going to be humbled, though. They got to get with the program or perish. Hallelujah. Selah. Yahoo. That's right.
Hallelujah. Brother Moshe. Hello. Hello. Y'all can't hear me?
Thank you for reading that, Moshe, man. You're welcome, beloved sister. You're welcome.
Wait, I'm confused. Brother Moshe. So chat room can hear me? So Brother Moshe can't hear me.
Oh, I see your brother Emmanuel. All right. Shout out to brother Emmanuel. Shout out to all of y'all.
Moshe can't hear me. Can y'all hear Brother Moshe? But at any rate, I've been in this live stream going on 4 hours, actually 3 hours, 25 minutes. He can't hear me. Unless he stepped away from his mic or something. I don't know. He's not responding. I can't wait to dive into this event 201. That brother.
Wait, we can't hear each other? What? What's going on? Why we can't hear each other?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear Sister Bees. Wow.
Can you hear me?
Maybe
Brother
if I
Monster?
drop off, I probably gotta drop off the panel. Let's see. Maybe if I drop off the panel, let's see. Hold up.
Can you hear me? Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, brother. Wait, let me delete this first. Oh, okay, he took it off. But at any rate, man, I really appreciate y'all coming on the panel, though. I really do. As y'all know, I've been out for about a week. I don't know. I wasn't feeling going live during the week of the Passover. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. But for some reason, I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, I would prepare myself. I would get all the way. You two can't hear. Wait. To finish preparing my show and what I was going to talk about, but I just could not hit the live button. I just couldn't do it. So I had to, I felt like going live today. So I said, well, maybe it's time to start back going live and talking about, issues, that's important to me and to my brothers and sisters. Of course, we all got to bring some word up in here. Can you hear me? Hello?
Testing. Shalom. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we're back.
You couldn't hear me before. I heard you, but you couldn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, brother. I love doing research, Brother Emmanuel, and this is something that I can't wait. As a matter of fact, I still have the window open. When you told me to look it up the first time, I looked it up and the window is still open. So I can't wait to dive into this. It seems like something that I might be interested in. Event 201, John Hopkins Center for Health and Security in partnership with the World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise on October 18th, 2019 in New York, New York. The exercise illustrated areas where public/private partnerships will be necessary during the response to a severe pandemic in order to diminish large-scale economic and societal consequences. Yeah. I can't wait to dive into this.
I got a video on the way. Bear with me. I will share with everyone when it's ready. All right, Brother Emmanuel. All right.
Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I can't wait till the Most High put all this in.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I can't wait until he revealed the truth. Well, he's already revealed the truth, but I just can't wait until people see the truth. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But it's a plandemic. Oh, that's good. Instead of pandemic, it's a plandemic. So when are you going to share the video today, or are you saying you're going to get it together today, or what's up? Because, you know, I think I'm all talked out.
Yeah, it's probably time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna probably try to get me some rest before I go at 3, like at least a 30 minute to an hour nap.
Good luck with that. 30-minute nap.
Yeah. But I'm off tomorrow though. I'm off tomorrow.
That's cool. Well, like I said, I appreciate everybody for hopping on. I love you guys. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Fellowshipping with my brothers and my sisters. You got anything you want to say, brother?
Yeah, I just want to say appreciate you for having me on your panel. Love you, sister. Love you, brother K. Judah. Love you, Monster Moshe. Love you, brother Emmanuel, brother Ariel, sister Augustine. Love y'all, fam. Now I pray that the Most High shine His face upon y'all and keep y'all protected. You know, during this COVID-19 crisis. You know, y'all if y'all gotta go to work, man, y'all have a safe shift, or if y'all just chilling, man, y'all just enjoy chilling, man, getting the word, you know, spend time with y'all family. Appreciate y'all loved ones.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praises to the Most High.
That's right. Reading these scriptures, stay focused. That's right, brother K. Judah.
All praises to the Most High. Brother Monster.
All praise. I love you. I love you, Sister Bees. I love you, Ben.
Love you, brother Monster.
I love you, K. Judah, Sister E, Bossy, man, my brother Trail Rail, man, August Dream, man. I love all of my folks, Ariel, Mikey Air. I love all y'all with the pure heart, man. That's all. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all stay strong. My brews, stay strong. Keep your swords sharpened and your shields up. Man, we gonna make it. We here, man. We been here. I love y'all. Shalom.
Shalom.
Brother. Shouts out to all my brothers. That's my brother Monster. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to my brother Moshe Ben Yahuda. Love you, brother. I pray you have a blessed day, a blessed night at work. Don't let these buffoons call you out of your character. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
So just go in there, do what you got to do, and you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pay them no mind. Pay them no mind.
Right. Shouts out to my sister August Dreams. I like to say shout out to my sister E. Ate the fruit of lies. To my sisters, my sister Shebrew. I miss you, sister. Holla at your girl. Shouts out to my brother K. Judah, my brother Ariel, my brother Raphael, my brother. I'm gonna name all of y'all. My brother, let me see who I missed. Mikael, Monster Moshe, my brother Bossy. My brother K. Judah. I know I've repeated some of y'all. My brother, my new brother, Emmanuel. Welcome, brother. Thank you for joining me. And I think you are Trail. I don't know for sure, but I thank you, brother Ariel. All of y'all, man. I appreciate it. My sister August Dreams. Y'all the bomb.com. I love y'all, family. Y'all don't understand. I love y'all. So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna try to find some tracks, maybe about 3 or 4 tracks. I'm gonna play some of this truth music. Let y'all marinate on some of this music. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because, like I said, I'm not attached to my Bluetooth like I normally am. And I've been getting a lot of copyright strikes lately from playing music. I've been getting a lot, but you know what? I don't even care no more because I'm not, my channel is not monetized. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care anymore. But let me go and put on some of this truth music. Again, I thank y'all for listening. I pray to the Most High Yah that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that y'all have a prosperous day. Hey, and in the famous words of my man, Jeffrey Osborne, y'all got to make someone smile today. It's your girl, B Sparrow. BuzzTweet Radio. Holla if you hear me.
Heaven up. Yeah. Heaven knows. Yeah. New age, bringing back the age. Same cycle, ain't nothing new. About to have them dripping in the French. Running around, hollering, running through. If you win, it gotta be forever. When you see me, holler forever. I ain't ever switch another schedule. I treat a man according to a number. So I got him standing like a soldier. All my God later for the peace. Meanwhile, blood in the streets. Just enough to deal for the peace. No sleep, staying on post. Can't you come and hope you got a plan? Everybody screaming at the ground, but you see them running around playing. Little mama says she independent, but she make a cash off of pimpers. Young brother dropping out of school, and we're coming certified chemist. People popping pills like they cool. People getting killed over shoes. Used to pick a 50 with the cat. Now they cop a square in the school. What's a young Hebrew to do? Stay patient, lean on the truth. Everybody chasing them with swoosh. Sunday morning looking like a spoof. Ha. Brother had to laugh for a second. Sit back and breathe for a second. Enjoy the
though you'll come knocking. Doesn't mean I'ma let you in. Well then, get it through your knocking, young man. Take a little discipline, my friend. If you wanna feel heavy, yeah. You know you wanna feel heavy, yeah. It's only one way heavy. On the highway heavy. Sweet by life. Yeah.
It's your favorite life. I'm talking about that. I can do it 63. I'm doing all that. It's a point in my new all that. I miss the talk. I'm facing down all that. It's plenty love, plenty rest. Talking all that. I can do it 63. I'm doing all that. It's a point in my new all that. I miss the talk. I'm facing down all that. It's plenty love, plenty rest. Talking all that. I've been on that 613, I'm doing all that. They call it doctrine of the devil, well, I'm all that. They call my head Jesus, ain't know why I fall back. It let a nigga do dumb, I know they all count. Yeah, you in my vision, that's a long stretch. Hanging in the father pictures, that's a wrong thing. If you right, you let me live it, watch it from outside. I put my life in number, head, judging all that. Know the truth was son of that's right, bro. They saying everybody doing that, bro. Not a public, but I did in my heart now. These people praying that I die, tell them not now. I'm too busy serving God, staying good peace. Ain't no beefing with no chicken, man, I'm mixed cheese. Always lotion like a fat, I double mixed tree.
It's plenty love, baby, what you talking about? I can do it 6 and 3, I'm talking about that. Disappointed, mighty who had to call that. I missed the call from all my folks, I'm talking about that. It's plenty love, baby, what you talking about that? Talking about that. Talking about that. Talking about that. I'm talking about that. I can do it 6 and 3, I'm talking about that. Disappointed, mighty.
Low key like the title of summer night blues if it's trumpets, blow trumpets. I see that war coming in the president and trumpet. Misery on the forecast, nuclear. All facts no spooky up. I put it past all of them, caught up in a money loop beer. All holding like the hoop, but first draft pick usually is tune with a roll. Deep in the pain, this deep in my veins, real deep to the pain, real deep to the pain. Lord, I don't know what I do without you. Show me without you. That I would have probably been caught up in the world of fucking people without you. No disrespect, but y'all fucking out. Who am I though? Just serving of the Lord and it's fine, yo. It's an honor just to be up on the vine, yo. Yeah, so I see the thing, yo, fine, no. Hit me up on the gram or the line, bro. Line upon line coming through, why so? Inside that Jerusalem and mind going. Wilderness with the flow, I'm shots on. All the trees from the distance. Prayers, they consistent for repentance.
New Jerusalem, I just wanna live in 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 New Jerusalem.
Last days like Kenny talks it over. Only one that showed up, playing for the blow up. 10 minutes like the kids alive didn't show up. Speaking of the animals, they didn't show up until the friend started. They was all co-up with the wine party from sundown to sun up. Nothing new under the sun. It's no one up. Only one life to get it right. Better get it right. Right to the scriptures every night. They be getting hype. Speaking of the demons, they be hype. When you get it right. Now they got a blessing for the night. That be used for like one less face out there to be a judge. World in the head to make it say you have the drugs. Gotta endure enough what comes what it was. It is what it is, and my people waking up. It is what it is, and the kingdom what I trust. Let me put you on to the real world fake. I can live to the matrix for life's time to take. Heritage and custom that I include all the things. Feast days. Thank you for the grace, God. I ain't paying to shine glow like I pray. Make it to the kingdom of heaven. It's time to save. Brothers and sisters, it's time to wake up. To the covenant, Father. Take up.
New Jerusalem, I just wanna make it there. I just wanna make it there. New Jerusalem, I just wanna make it there. I just wanna make it
Just let shake that. I'm sorry, everybody kiss the king, yeah. Keep it in that hand while they feel the safe, yeah. Looks like an honest thing, we make up. With the circle points, them tsunamis. Man, for y'all, that's a phone call. Fair warning, this is the calling. One of my people that come with the sword. These the last days, I'm returning the land. They're 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 returning the land. These the last days, they're returning the land. I'm still the Bible like a priest do. The precepts let them know he a priest too. Commandments, laws, statutes, and the feast too. Yeah, they all kept like what the priest do. What your money for is not just to be truth. Truth hurt that rebirth got them cheat through. With the sun, see it through the life give you. No religion is my heritage, I'm Hebrew. Fresh, get you right, let me teach you. That the seventh day seed you. Got you worshiping the sun like the green do. Taking holidays like what you trying to play. With your soul like the death in all kind of ways. Can't touch me ignorance and going astray. From the most high God, I keep just going astray. Four giants in the earth like it was going to play. Old rounding up, straight over them. Talking about knowing he built the ark in them. The red came and they all fit calling him. Two things just don't stay when I hear it saying that the Bible will also get in. As they know now we got we all in on the highways, byways, y'all it's all in. I'll be telling them to repent, death, y'all rich on. In the spirit out, but ain't no fear in us when we're preparing trust. In the most high power, when we stare at you. And doing no way, I ain't safe enough. For Timothy, that 1:7 healing enough. Revelations 2:9 in your faith and love. That the law falling, that really made for us. Children of Yahshua, they get the dates up. Preaching the church where they at. Prophesying everybody just yeah. Keep it back hand while they feel the safe day. Looks like an hour, they need a maker. With the sun's place, them tsunamis. And war, y'all, that's the phone call. Didn't want it, this was the calling. One of my people that come with the sporting. These last days that was turning the land, 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 that was turning the land. These last days that were turning the land. I choose to believe, I say I know now. There's a difference when it's proven that it's your power. Speaking of the most high, but so shower. It's to see you reap what you sow hours. To the rival of the king, sing on tower. To the heavens will be headed, to know again. The kingdom to provide us, they silent the whole day. Now me, will preach to the most high. Keep it silent, it's as like great fire. When the wicked will sin that he did ours. Learn that from his evil can't be a coward. Through affliction, just rejoice for being sour. Everything happens for a reason. Purpose being that he probably wanted up a season. Wars in the rooms of war, just so believe it. Right back to a righteous kingdom, we don't leave it. That's a father, we can shine you. Pray the Father, that's a higher. Pray my angels take it to him, it's an honor. To be a son, surrender all of Yahshua. Preaching in the churches, they say our fathers. 3 times a day, they need even more up. Preaching in the churches, they say our fathers. 3 times a day, they need even more up. Preaching in the church where Jake at. Prophesying everybody just yeah. Keeping that hand while they feel the same thing. Looks like an hour, they'll be a maker. With the sun's place, them tsunamis. Man, war, y'all, that's the phone call. Fin warning, this was the calling. One of my people that coming with the sporting. These are the last days that we're turning the land. 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 These are the last days that we're turning the land.
I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody will clean it up.
First of all praises to the most high and most guys, wait them children, till it was most high, close by, beating Messiah, beating the whole house. Like, boy, you know I got you here, got to your sin. So what you worry for? Hurry before I come like a thief in the night. With fury for all the wicked, all the sinners, and all the victims. So gave my life over the price, knowing I'm rich, redemption, and all sheep. I'm taking the cross season. Pearl seeds of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that taught me to keep the most attributes commandments like all seasons. Ain't no two more rich than knowledge, king. So study up. Ain't no two more rich than knowledge, queen. So huddle up. 3, 4, 4. Most high with me and you. She probably listening, thinking like, boy, you like who back to the basics. The last days in Haitian, so it ain't nothing new under the sun. I was sleeping, so decided I'm a free over the slaves like the Haitians do. You really choose, try to believe by case of truth. Our true heritage is God's chosen. I'm going ghosting. Left the world and the spirit of my quote. My mentors been close, that's how I understand, but they still feel me though. King James Version flow. With a apocalypse in the apocalypse in my lifetime. No JC or KB. My life is the highest. No selling out for me. This kingdom over everything. The disrespectful part of me. From NY, modern day, ancient Judah. That Hebrew on my blood, I screws my Ruger. Armor of the most high saves my shooters. That armor of the most high saves my shooters. Precepts hit like a two-edged sword. I grew up poor. Christ said that kingdom's yours. In the world living here where they chew up pork. Chew up fork. Most high do much for. All that money here, go take a second out to check them out. 2 Timothy 4:3. Go check it out. Prophecy. These the last days, my brothers and my sisters. One for the job, it's all a picture. A masterpiece of pride and all white. Away price, 2/3 plus that 10%. And get it right. Can't get that truth for soul. It's a better life, not a better life. First, you see it, turn the light, turn the light. Any during the burning light. Cause go try to fire. I don't hit the tank. Cause rock chapter 2. Ain't talking many Jews. Just listen close. The longest used to get the juice. Indigenous. Letting people, my people do. Real races beyond pain and you're tired too. So he got it on his second coming. No repentance, then they hit with the sword, he's sending thunder. I wonder if you all know what it means. I'm just a messenger. Khan, so they call me my life. Prophesying tribulations, steady praying for rock. That's what blessings in the Hebrew. I'm getting shalom. I'm all course, all of my blood. They calling me. Trying to bring change and be the spark, cause it's a lot. But the most high, the right with it, straight to the lot. I'm the demon, one and only, shining was from the rock. That's the Holy Spirit, comforting. Word cold, my life, lukewarm, never was cutting it, be over hot. Or you getting spewed out, spewed out, Jews rap, basic instructions before leaving earth. That's the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. The streets don't want to let me go, but I just want to get close to you. I know what selling dope can do, but I'm so tired of putting this in up in my pocket. Lord, I'll stop it if you want me to. I think the devil knows I'm bailing on him, cause every time I pray, he says I'm telling on it. Cause he says the streets don't like to switch, but when my soul's on the line, I think it's time for me to switch. Lately I've been drinking like I lost a friend, thinking about the thoughts of sin lost inside my thoughts again. And while I'm lost inside my thoughts, I see fight that I done fought and lost, fighting me. Lord, I'm trying to find my position, but the grind got me so blind, I need divine intervention. Please help me find what I've been missing, cause while I'm dying in this prison, I know my time's steady, kick my hands dirty, but I know that I've been hearing your voice. Heaven or hell, like you're giving me a choice. I'm on the block, but my heart's not letting me attract, because your word keeps on calling me out. Days like this, I wish that I could miss completely. I'm getting sleepy, tired of playing the game that's trying to beat me, but I'm in too deeply. And I know that if I die inside the sin I'm in, that there's a place that God provided for a sinful man. Hell is where the gangsters and the thugs go, and the killers ain't gonna tell you, but the drugs know. I see my life for what it's really been, done sinned against so many men that it's hard for me to comprehend. And the life I live is not pretend. Jesus help me get it right, all for you and not for them. The devil's working through my homies, cause every time I try to shake this dirt, they bring it right back on you. I'm thinking pulling on my spirit, talk directly to my heart so I can hear it. Lord, here I am, here I stand, here I am, break me down, broken man's, but I know that I've been hearing your voice. Heaven I feel like you're giving me a choice. I'm on the block, but my heart's not letting me attract, because your word keeps on calling me out. Brothers and sisters of the congregation, we get applause for the peace fight. After everything they did to the people of the Lord, when I get them, they be looking the hero right. I can pull the scripture like a sword off. Esau, you about to get a pop. I don't want to see nobody getting mad when I tell this monkey ass that they gonna have to bow down. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Ain't nobody got no love for the most high. Friday night, I'm about to get wrong. Point my finger like, boy, you gon' die. Gotta get my champion boots. Bada bing, bada bang, got a brand new body. I remember what you did to my people when my father like said I'm better hurt somebody. Let me give them everything they gave us, put them in their place when the most high save us. I'm about to put hands on their hands and their feet like you did to my people when they slaved us. Get them ready for the bum rush. Let them know we about to go hard. We the people of the book that you've been reading back, coming to the city, it's the people of the most high. Put your hands to bed, because it's time for the war time, war time. Bring the damn heat in here, make them bow down to the people of the most high. We done made it through the war, crying out loud, let them know who we are. Everybody know who we are, because we put it in their face, we the children of the most high. Let them bring the kingdom back. They don't want to see us get the kingdom back. Put a damn heat in there. They don't have to feel the rise of the children of the most high. We done made it through the war, crying out loud, let them know who we are. Everybody know who we are, because we put it in their face, we the children of the most high. Now I got them in the scope, put the chains on the heat to the bottom of the boat. See them running out of hope, put the pain that they feeling, got them praying to the Pope. Like, got to get my champion boots, bada bing, bada bang, got a brand new body. I remember what they did to my people with my battle axe, and I'm gonna hurt somebody. They gon' call me Mr. Whip a lot, cause I keep a bull whip on my hip a lot. If I see a hit, I'ma crack him on his back, matter of fact, I'ma crack him if it's ever not. I remember what you did to my people, I ain't playing, I'ma hit you with the same kind of bang bang. Even better, I'ma get the really lynch letter, better economics, I'm about to do the same thing. Everybody looking at me funny, they gon' get the same thing, even deal got done. I had to kill my son, why the work still ain't done? Said I can give them double, so the double coming. They about to be in trouble, get in trouble coming. They don't wanna have to pay for what they did, but the words say they paying, now I'm saying I ain't gonna for nothing. I can get a champion boots, bada bing, bada bang, got a brand new body. I remember what you did to my people, with my battle axe, said I'm about to hurt somebody. I'm about to work somebody. I'm about to make them pick a lot of crops. They didn't know that it was payback coming for them. They was thinking it was gonna press a lollipops. Put your kids to bed, it's time for the war time, war time. Bring the damn heat in here, make them bow down to the children of the most high. We've been through the fire, crying out loud, let them know who we are. Everybody know who we are, because we put it in their face, we the children of the most high. Let them bring the kingdom back. They don't want to see us get the kingdom back. Put a damn heat in there. They about to feel the rise of the children of the most high. We done been through the fire, crying out loud, let them know who we are. Everybody know who we are, because we put it in their face, we the children of the most high.